but like they
Okay.
announced Yoshi like 2 years ago with the Switch.
Yoshi's Flipping Island.
Yoshi's Flippin' Island. Um. Oh, here we go. Starting.
What? Oh, it's not for me yet. You're gonna be ahead of me this time.
Yes!
Now I'm getting it. No, now it's reloading for me. Okay, now I just got the rating pending. Now I'm getting sound, but I need to turn it down a little bit.
Here we go. This is an interesting cinematic to start with. Luigi's Mansion? Luigi's Mansion?
I can't see it right now. I got an error.
Oh. Luigi's
So
Mansion
I'm gonna
remastered, or is this a new one?
I don't know.
This is the first one remastered, I think. Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm watching it.
Luigi's
Hope I'm
Mansion
caught up
3!
with you.
They opened up with Luigi's Mansion 3.
Is it officially a 3?
Yeah,
I'm not that
2019,
far.
working title.
The stream is lagging for me, so I'm way far behind.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'll be your guide for
Luigi's
today's
Mansion
Nintendo
3. I
Direct.
just saw it.
That's really exciting.
As you just saw, we
That
kick
is,
things off
wow.
with a new reveal.
I wasn't expecting
I'm
that.
pleased to confirm that Luigi's next spooky adventure is
What a
in
like
development.
understated trailer for it too. They just kind
There's
of
a
did
lot
it
to say
and
about
then
the
moved
game,
on.
but we'll have
Yeah,
to
I
save
think
that
you're quite a
for
bit ahead of
another
me
time.
this time.
Now, let's cover some upcoming games for Nintendo 3DS. Please take a look.
So I think it's for the Switch. Yeah.
It just said it was on the
The
Switch.
pink
So
puffball
maybe I'm
gets
not
crafty
behind.
again.
Another Kirby game for 3DS.
The 2010 Wii
Oh,
game
did they just
Oh,
show that?
Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn on
You
3DS.
are way ahead of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
In Patch
Maybe just restart the stream?
Practically everything, from
Yeah, I'll
enemies
try.
to obstacles to who knows what else.
I'd rather do it now in
is
a game that
entirely
I'm
made
not
of yarn.
as like, oh,
Even
you know.
robots.
Yeah. It's cool. I really liked Epic Yarn.
And to beat courses
Yeah.
made of
I
yarn.
probably won't get this
Gotta
though,
use moves made of yarn.
just because I'm
Every
getting a lot of
stage from
3DS
the Wii
games.
version is making
Okay,
a return.
I hope I'm caught up
And the
now.
Nintendo 3DS
I'm watching
version is
the
also being
tank
puffed up with
do
some new
actions
features.
now.
You're a couple seconds behind, but not much.
When you pick up
Okay,
items,
that's better
you
then.
can craft bigger yarn balls.
Game Explain
or you
called
can
this?
Even conjure up some
Not an
wind
Epic
to
Yarn
rake
port.
in
This
the
well,
seas.
it looks like
A little
it's an
added
enhanced
challenge.
port. Okay.
Oh,
See if
new
you can outrun the
abilities.
speed demon of a devil
Devilish
in
mode.
Devilish mode.
Okay, you are
Top it
ahead
off,
of me if there's
new
something called
minigames
Devilish
will give
Mode.
you
I
a
haven't
chance to
seen
play
that
as
yet.
some other familiar
Let me know when you
faces.
actually see it.
Devilish Mode, just got it.
Kirby's
I still have like
Extra
I have like
Epic
10
Yarn
seconds on
launches
here or something.
exclusively for Nintendo
Yeesh.
3DS in
That's weird. That's
2019.
worse than the gap we had for the Smash Direct. Are you watching on YouTube or Twitch?
Are you watching it on
Bowser Jr.
Twitch or
destined for
YouTube?
I'm watching it on
greatness?
Twitch.
Okay,
Bowser
I'll switch to
Jr.
The Mushroom
Twitch.
Kingdom has a bad case of the blorbs, and the only ones who can save it are Mario,
Nintendo
Luigi,
Switch.
and
The
Bowser.
rival of Nintendo Switch.
It can only be Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story.
Bowser-
Oh, okay. This is more info about the
There's another
Bowser's
side
Inside
to every
Story
story.
port
Even this
slash
one.
remake slash
Now you
enhancement.
can go on Bowser Jr.'s journey as well.
And
I'm actually really excited about
Bowser-
this. Bowser's Inside Story was the best
Bowser
Mario and
Jr.
Luigi
sets
game.
off to find his own
You think
remedy
so?
for the blorbs.
Oh, yeah.
But thanks to
I
his
still like the
signature
first one.
selfishness, he
The first one's also
ends up
really
causing
good, but
more
Bowser's
problems than he
Inside Story
cures.
was like really
Better
good. I
gather
think.
some allies and build up your
Dream
very
Team
own
was
army.
not.
Create your own formations, support allies with an arsenal of moves, and conquer the
But these
chaos in
trailers are
every
going by pretty
action-packed
fast.
battle.
This is pretty long, so we're probably going to see a lot of
Is
stuff.
Bowser
Yeah.
Jr. destined for glorious
Okay, I
kingship
just
like
got the
his papa?
title for Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story.
Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside
Where it says,
Story
like, available
Bowser
January
Jr.'s
11th, 2019?
journey releases
Yeah.
on Nintendo
Cool, we're
3DS
at the same place then.
January 11th.
Perfect.
You can actually be a few seconds ahead of me. I think people are playing these.
Luigi and a second player?
Wait.
Dang it, now
While
I'm
you're
only
waiting for the
hearing
new
things. I
game
can't
on
see
Nintendo
anything.
Switch.
What
Don't
the f-
forget that the original
Why?
Luigi's Mansion is coming to Nintendo 3DS.
Okay, now I'm seeing Luigi's Mansion
That
on
comedically
3DS.
spooky vibe that fans remember
Ooh.
is intact, even when you're playing the
So
new
Luigi's
two-player
Mansion on the
mode making
3DS
its
has
debut
co-op?
in the Nintendo 3DS
Looks like
version.
it.
If you and another player each own the game,
Oh, that's
one of you can
cool.
play as this even greener guy as you explore the mansion together.
Huh.
Or if only one of you
Okay.
has the game, you can still play boss battles together.
Actually,
in the
I still like
gallery
really- I
using
really
download
like
play
3DS
on Nintendo
games,
3DS
so-
systems.
So do I. I just haven't been
Oh,
playing
yeah.
them as much.
Professor
I know some
Piggy's
people are like,
lab
oh, they should
even
make
taps
everything on
Lex
Switch.
Amiibo
I
features with
don't
surprising
agree.
results, like
I think
revealing
Luigi's
hidden
Mansion
clues
fits 3DS pretty well,
or
just because
doing
like having the
Luigi
map
who
down there is
talks
really
to
nice.
Toad.
Good night.
Each of the four compatible
Wait, isn't that
amiibo
something from
has a
Luigi's
different
Mansion
effect.
2, that dog?
Zero? Yeah.
So I think we're in the same
Luigi's
spot
Mansion
now.
will
I
haunt
hope
Nintendo
so.
3DS on October 12th.
October
just
12th.
in time for
I
Halloween.
mean, I probably won't get it, but like, I'm happy it's there.
Yokai Watch Blasters is out now, with even more free content coming later.
I have not played Yokai Watch since the first one.
Whether your
I've never
allegiance
played
is
a
with
single
the Red
one.
Cat Corps
I played
or
through the first
White
one.
Dog Squad,
It was
Yokai
fun.
Watch
It
Blasters
gets
will
old
give
pretty
you two
quickly is the
muscle
problem.
friends to tackle the most action-packed
Even greener guy for
battles in
Smash
the
Echo.
series yet. Soon after launch, we'll have another way to
Green.
squad
Oh
up.
no, I'm getting a
You won't
lag.
want to miss the free software update
Again?
on September 27th.
Fix your internet.
Adds the Moon Rabbit Crew version to the title
Turn it off
screen.
and on again.
This additional content boasts new bonuses for linking save data between Red Cat Corps and White Dog Squad.
I just hope I'm not too far
as well
behind.
as
Mini
new
mini
missions.
mission.
New
This
areas
is
to
very
explore,
different. They're doing kind of like a
new
mystery
yokai
dungeon
to
thing with
befriend,
yokai. It looks like
and new big boss yokai.
not quite. It's like an action game. Interesting.
Why, you ask? You know why. And if you don't, now's the perfect time to become a fan. Yokai Watch Blasters is out now.
I'm actually really curious
and
about.
don't forget about the Moon
Blasters.
Rabbit Crew
Why is
update.
that logo angrier?
That's all the
Was that-
headlines for Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, so that's all the 3DS.
Oh,
Games.
Whoa, how much
How's it
time
going?
has it been? Wow, only
Well,
5 minutes on
from
3DS.
here, let's
Okay,
go.
so
we got
the rest is
30
gonna be
minutes
Switch,
worth
I
of
guess.
things.
Please take a look.
Holy shit. What do
So
we got
only 5
next?
minutes on 3DS. All right. Not even because like the first minute was like
Time.
still Switch games. Splatoon 2 update.
All right, new Splatoon 2 stuff. So I think I'm still on board with you. That's
Yeah.
funny. They spelled Nintendo and Squid.
Yeah, we're in a few. We're within a few seconds of each other.
Okay. That's
I need that beret. Psycho Mantis.
version-
Splatoon slash Metal Gear Splatoon. Oh, okay, so it's the version 4 update. God, this music is so good.
Wow, it sure is. This might be my favorite Splatoon 2 trailer song ever.
Splatoon 2's had a lot of good trailers. This is like an anime intro.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, well, oh god, what if that's what it actually is?
This is like they announced a Splatoon 2 anime, or just like Splatoon anime.
Yeah.
Splatoon anime.
100? What? Oh god, is this a Fortnite mode?
Yeah, if they do like battle royale with Splatoon, it's their property that's best fit for it, but it doesn't look like it. God, I need to play more Splatoon.
Are those shakers new?
Yeah, those are like grenades. What are those?
What?
What is this? They just keep expanding this game. I love it.
Man, it is. Man, I gotta pick this up sometime. I still never have.
They just have like grenades. Splatoon is one of the things that Nintendo's just
that
been
guy-
getting the
is that guy
most right over the years.
Spirit Bomb?
It's so good. What is it? He just did like a goddamn Masenko.
He did Frieza Death Ball.
Yeah, it's one of those DBZ moves. They're all the same thing.
I can't read any of this shit. What? Oh, okay.
That was a lot of stuff that was not explained, but it looks cool.
Yeah.
I need to go to the research
Favorite
site.
blue
Mega
Mega
robot
Man.
makes his triumphant return in
Which
Mega Man
I think
11.
this was supposed to lead up to the demo, which already
Marking
came
the
out.
30th
Manga Man.
anniversary of the iconic
Mega Man 11.
series, this brand new game is gunning for greatness on Nintendo Switch. Jump, slide, and shoot
The Manga
through
Man
each
was
of the
better.
colorful, challenging stages and try to take down a
Oh,
gallery
that's
of
just an
deadly
ARMS
bosses
character.
Like the formidable Bounce Man.
Huh.
Bounce Man is
In
Bounce Man is
fashion,
just an ARMS
you must
character.
defeat the 8 robot masters and get each of their special weapons.
Yeah,
The
that Splatoon
technological
trailer was like really
miracle
cool,
of
but they
the
didn't explain
Double
what any of
Gear
that stuff
system
was.
makes for a
It's cool to see that
fresh
more new
take
stuff
on
is coming.
Satisfying platforming action.
Mega Man
Move
looks like
so
Mega Man.
fast that time slows down around you.
I heard mixed things
Temporarily
about it
enhance
from
your
the
weapons
trailer.
And show them who the real boss is when you need to most. Mega Man 11 also supports
Most people
the
I know
Mega
are
Man
pretty happy
amiibo
with it.
figures. You can tap one each day to receive.
I wouldn't say I'm like
tanks
stoked
and
about
other
this.
useful
I like
in-game
Mega Man, but like I've never.
Mega Man 11
I like
will be
the
released
I like the
October
side games of
2nd.
Mega Man a lot better. I like the Battle Network series the most.
I didn't grow up with Mega Man.
Mario Tennis Aces.
Oh,
further
I still need to
refined
get
with
Aces.
New update.
Ooh.
I need money to buy games
Some
actually.
popular characters
Oh,
are
I
joining
forgot.
the
We
roster.
already.
The adorable
I already knew about
all-around
this 'cause of
ace,
data mining.
Birdo. The sharpshooting specialist, Shy Guy. The proud high flyer, Koopa Paratroopa.
Okay,
Oh, I did
Big
not know
boss,
about that.
Lil Racket,
they're adding
Meaty
quite a
Piranha.
few.
These Mushroom Kingdom greats
Did not
can be
know
acquired
Petey was
by
going to be
playing
playable.
online.
That's cool.
And
So
we'll be
Spike was
adding
in
more
before
until
Birdo?
next June.
Yeah.
Chain
Spike
Chomp was in
started.
before Birdo.
There will even be
Interesting.
a new mode called Co-op Challenge.
I think
Co-op
we just want to
challenge.
try someone new, you know?
Online co-op missions that are only
Interesting.
available for a limited time.
I had fun with Aces. I beat the story mode in
Complete the objective
one
of
night.
all these
but-
I still want to get it. Like
And
it just
you
seems
receive
like
special
yeah. I
outfits,
played the demo and I
characters,
really
and
enjoyed it.
color schemes.
Besides, you can't play as Waluigi.
Oh, you can color the Shy Guys.
Content for the game in the future.
Cool. So they're gonna be supporting.
Version 2 update for
That's awesome.
Mario
So they're gonna be like
Tennis
they're gonna be
is
doing like this
available
Splatoon thing with Aces,
September
where they're constantly adding content. That's awesome.
I think
That's
I might
great.
be a little ahead of you now.
It'll just get more
19th.
valuable over
These arcade
time.
classics are back in
These
action.
arcade classics are back in action.
Back in the day,
Oh my
Capcom
gosh,
would have
yes.
released
Bundle?
some
Dude, is that Mike
beat 'em up
Hager?
action games.
Yeah, they're bringing
Guess
back
what?
Final
The
Fight.
good old days are back.
Awesome.
Final
Love Final Fight.
If this supports online co-op, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Captain
It won't,
Commando.
but like for
Just
beat 'em ups,
having
if we could play online, if we could play these beat 'em ups online together, that'd be amazing.
Warriors of Fate
I'm
are
definitely
making a
getting
comeback.
that
And so
bundle.
are these first-time home console releases.
Oh, this is a bundle.
It's a bundle. It's a beat 'em up
and
bundle.
Battlestar
Yeah.
Are joining the fight for a total of 7 games. If you each have a Joy-Con controller, up to 4 players
local.
can beat 'em up together.
But yes,
It's
Aspiring
online!
buddies
We
can
can do
also
beat 'em ups
fight
online!
this time.
dude, we're doing this.
Dude, we can do beat 'em up let's plays together online.
Pretty soon,
Yes.
you'll be able to play with other
Oh, that's
Capcom
awesome.
fans from around the
Yes.
world. Because Capcom
September
Beat 'em Up
18th.
Bundle will be ready for
I might not be
action
able to
on
get.
Nintendo
Wait,
eShop
5 days from
September
now?
18th.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to be like 12 days,
New
but
Super
you know,
Mario Bros. U is getting the deluxe.
Oh,
treatment.
this was a big rumor.
they're porting Super Mario Bros.
You
U.
can take down Bowser
This was a
and
big
his
rumor.
Koopaling invasion
Is this
in the
better or
Mario
worse than having made a new
Super
Super Mario
Nintendo
Bros. Switch?
It depends on what's in the
Luigi,
bundle.
and
I want to
Toad
see.
are all here. And if that's not enough,
Ooh,
Nabbit and
Toadette's
Toadette
playable.
are
That's
joining
kinda
in
cool.
the fun
Toadette,
as
look
well.
at that.
Why use Yellow Toad?
Nabbit
then?
doesn't take damage from enemies, which can
Blue-
really come in handy. And
Blue-
if
Blue
Toadette
Toad had
powers
Jura
up
Duty
with the
today.
Super Crown,
What?
ta-da! She transforms into Peachette.
What?
Peachette can double jump, float slowly during free fall, and get a boost back up.
There's
if she falls into
we get a
pit.
second Peach Echo, guys.
Luigi's first starring role
I'm
in a
so
platforming
confused.
adventure, New Super Luigi U, is getting the deluxe treatment too,
Whoa.
and comes free of charge. A single Joy-Con controller is
Luigi
all
U
player
is free of
needs,
charge, so
and
you
up
can
to
just
4
get.
players can join
That's
in
a lot of
together,
game.
anytime, anywhere.
It's cool that this is it's cool that there is a new Super Mario Bros. Game on the Switch for the people who want it. I'll say that
I'm
much.
not
Down
gonna
the
get
pipe, January 11th.
I'm not gonna get it, but it's cool.
I-
that it's there.
Yeah, I probably won't get it.
Yes!
Nintendo
Oh my
Switch.
god!
Katamari! I was just saying yesterday that like we need Katamari.
Oh my god!
I'm losing my shit. No, Katamari is like
I think this is a remaster of the first one.
I was.
It is!
It can only be Katamari Damacy.
Yes!
Remastered in HD.
Dude!
This is exactly what I wanted!
I was just saying this yesterday.
Cosmos has made a mess.
What the fuck?
He does. And now you better take control of the prince here.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
excited.
This is a day
roll
one
and roll.
buy for me.
All
Katamari
over
is
the place.
incredible. Katamari is one of the best games that nobody's ever
Until
played.
gradually
Oh
growing
my
So
god.
good.
I played it. You played it.
I know, but like, okay, it's one of the.
Will shine on as a beautiful star
It's just it's
in
very
the
good,
sky.
but it feels like it doesn't get nearly as much attention as it
On
should.
Nintendo
There's
Switch,
nothing
I
like.
was-
Oh, it's so good.
I was
New gyro
searching for this game for
controls.
PS2 at my used
HD
video
Rumble.
game stores and couldn't
And the
find
Joy-Cons
it.
are perfect for it. The Joy-Cons are perfect for Katamari.
Oh my god, you're right. I didn't even think about that.
Roll it till you reach the stars.
This game is
anytime,
amazing. I'm not
anywhere.
even kidding.
Katamari
Okay.
Damacy.
Yeah, Will, I
This
don't really pay
winter-
attention to leaks very much, so I had no idea about this. Winter 2018, it's coming out this year.
Next, we have some more news.
I'm so stoked. I love Katamari.
Some details about Nintendo's new service called
Oh,
Nintendo
they're talking
Switch
about
Online,
Nintendo Switch Online.
including the launch date.
Little Islander. Yeah, this is. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I expected them to like go over the online today because it's coming.
September 18th.
September 18th. That's in 5
5
days.
days.
We prepared a video to show
Same
you
day
what's
as the,
offered
bundle,
on
right?
Nintendo Switch
As the
Online
beat 'em up
version.
bundle.
So please take a look.
Little Islander, Katamari is just there's no game like it, and it's so fun. I love it.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Here we go. This is like a make or break moment for the Switch, honestly.
Allow
Oh,
us to
those are the,
introduce 5
Those are the icons that got
features
leaked.
included with your
Yeah.
membership.
All right, let's see. I'm probably gonna be quiet through this.
Of course, you can play compatible games
Wanna make sure I get
together
this info.
online, even when
too.
you're far apart. Compete against players the world
Do things
over.
you were already able to do.
Do things you've been doing for free for
Team
almost
up
2
for some
years.
Great co-op
Yeah.
action.
Yoshi in
There are so
Minecraft
many
is
ways to
terrifying.
have fun. A variety of games are supported. So find your favorites and take them online.
Okay, just standard online.
Oh, Luigi lost.
Of course he did. He was doing things.
You can even play classic NES games. Anytime,
Hey, Ghosts and
anywhere
Goblins.
on Nintendo Switch. Get lost in the gameplay, whether you're the boss or the little monster. For multiplayer games, each player can grab a Joy-Con controller.
Oh, that's classic
So
Ice
both of
Climbers
you can
with the
share in the
seals.
NES games can also be played online. As they say, playing together long distance makes the heart grow fonder. look forward to a growing library of
Solomon's
NES
Key?
games.
Yeah.
Mighty Bomb Jack? The games everybody wanted. Okay, cloud saves we like needed to
Luigi
come.
knows that
we
no
knew
matter
were
how
coming.
careful you try to be, something unexpected can happen. Accidents can cause your precious save data to disappear. But help is on the way. With Nintendo Switch Online, game save data is automatically backed up in the cloud.
These graphics are great.
Even if your console breaks,
That reminded me of when
Data will be
Luigi's soul
safe
was ripped
from
out of his body by
That's right.
the smartphone app.
Nintendo Switch Online also connects with the smartphone.
Please avoid using offensive language.
With this app, you can voice chat with friends while playing certain games. Backseat players can also join in the conversation. That way, everyone's having fun.
Hey, how did they do that?
The service even has the ability to enhance certain games by connecting with them, like Splatnet 2.
Special offers.
Members will also receive special offers. What are they? We'll have more to announce in the future. More games, more features, more fun.
Oh, okay.
Nintendo Switch Online.
Oh,
The service begins September 18th. Think about which plan is right for you.
$20 for the
If
year
your
isn't
family
bad.
has 2 or more accounts,
Like at all.
you can save some money with the family member.
Oh, per account.
Per
How's it look?
account?
Well, we
Yeah.
have one more thing we'd like to introduce.
That's rough.
This Nintendo Entertainment System.
So 35
style
to
controller
cover
works
like your
for
entire
NES
Switch.
games on Nintendo Switch. This one here is the left NES controller, and this is the right NES controller. We created them so you can play NES games like the ones you saw.
They are
in the
not.
video, just
They are
like
not
old
doing the
school
right
games
thing with
did
this
back in
online.
the day. Please enjoy them.
They're not.
Nintendo Entertainment System, Nintendo Switch Online. These controllers.
I was really
wirelessly
hoping they would
connect
announce
to
that
the
Virtual
Nintendo
Console would
Switch,
still be there.
and you can charge them by simply attaching them to the console.
This is like the one thing that they just
We hope you'll
don't
enjoy
ever seem
using
to
these controllers
understand.
play this growing
Nah, they're still
library
not used
of
to it.
NES games. For more details about Nintendo Switch Online, please check
Man.
the official Nintendo website. Now,
What's happened? They reveal. Okay, so what's happened? Luigi's Mansion 3. Katamari Damacy is coming to Switch. Like,
Your partner Pokemon is amazing.
oh wait, what is this?
New
Pokemon Let's
Ready
Go.
to set off on a Kanto region adventure with your very own partner Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Today, we want to share a couple things that you and your partner can enjoy
Okay.
in the upcoming game. During your adventure, you'll occasionally come across obstacles.
Just don't.
blocking
I
your
don't. I
path.
don't get what's.
When you do, you
I
can
don't know.
rely
We'll-
on a
we'll talk about it
secret
later.
technique to get past them.
This okay. So
Secret
far,
techniques
this
are
stuff
special
here was
skills that
announced
only your
already in
partner
the
Pikachu or
interview
Eevee can
last
use
Saturday,
in
but
the
that would have happened after
The
the
secret
direct.
technique
Trees
chop down.
standing
So
your
they're
way.
replacing HMs
Travel
with
across water.
Yeah.
secret techniques that your
Or
partner
soar into
Pokemon
the
learns,
sky.
basically.
And this was talked about last Saturday in an interview.
So instead of worrying about HMs, it's just like your partner Pokemon will get those abilities.
Yeah.
Plus, if you pet
And
your
it's not
partner
like
while
a
your
move
Nintendo Switch is in handheld
replacement
mode,
thing.
You can change your partner's hairstyle,
Which is great.
depending
Yeah,
on how
Katamari's
you
coming to the
touch
Switch.
screen to pet it.
They've been
Pokemon
phasing
Let's
out
Go
HMs,
Pikachu
and
and
that's
Pokemon
wonderful.
Let's Go Eevee will launch on November 16th.
Yeah, that's the thing is at least
alongside
the online
Pokemon
is
Plus
cheap.
accessory. Also, look for 2 new
If the
combos
online
that
was,
will include a Nintendo
like
Switch
5,
system,
10 a month,
Pikachu and
the way
Eevee
that like
style
the other
Joy-Con
services are, I'd be
controllers.
really pissed.
One of
Here,
these
I'm mostly
two
just kind of
Pokemon
like,
adventures
come on, guys.
and the
Like,
Pokeball
Yeah,
Plus
it's just kind of
accessory.
like, oh, you know?
I'm hoping that like after its launch,
The
they
gates
listen to
to
this
the
feedback
burning
and they
hell
fix some
will
things,
open
because
on
like,
Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
Of course,
Oh,
we're
yeah,
talking about
Diablo.
Diablo 3. The dark
They
fantasy
announced this a while
adventure
ago.
that may just
Yeah.
consume your life both inside and
it's still weird to me
outside
that this is the Blizzard game that's coming over to Switch.
From the high heavens
Hey, yeah,
to the
it's kinda
burning
funny,
hells,
huh?
you'll explore the full story and the deadly world of
What's wrong with the
Sanctuary.
online?
The loot-filled
It turns out
bounties
that
and
$20 a
rifts,
year
randomized
only covers
dungeons,
one
and
account.
even greater spoilers.
If you want to cover
Play
your
as a
your
demon
whole
hunter,
account, like all the
barbarian,
accounts on your Switch,
crusader,
it's like 35 a
necromancer,
year,
witch
which is
doctor,
still not a lot. Like
monk,
whatever.
or wizard.
But like it's
Up to
weird
3
that like
friends online,
it only covers one
offline via
account.
local co-op,
It is.
or on a single
The
console
NES
co-op
Entertainment
style.
System thing still just doesn't look nearly as good as Virtual Console.
And
And there's still no word about Virtual Console. It's like, are they really just dropping Virtual Console, because that was one of the best things
All
they were
Amiibo
doing the
figures
last couple
are
generations.
Allowing you to summon a group of
It's
challenging
weird. It's like the
enemies
online is still
overflowing
just
with
like the one
sparkling
thing they
goodness.
just aren't doing right.
Diablo 3 Eternal Collection.
And you know the
invades Nintendo
mobile,
Switch on November 2nd.
the phone app thing just isn't looking like it's worthwhile.
We're making this party super. We've souped up the Mario Party series with new types of gameplay on Nintendo
New Mario Party's
Switch.
been looking pretty fun.
I guess I've just never really been into Mario
Take the
Party.
Joy-Con controller and get your body
Well, I'm glad
grooving
it's a more
in
traditional
Soundstage.
one.
Or dive into the series' first 4-player co-op mode. Rivers
It's always
of
just
Fire.
felt like it's just like it's always
If
felt
you've never
like
played
having to
anything
like
like
do
those
chores to be able to play a
Cleverly
game
connects two systems.
to me, and then the
Okay.
game is like very
Of
short,
course,
and
the
sometimes the
4-player
game
board
also
that
just feels like a
fans
chore.
love is back and full of new features. By rolling character-specific dice blocks with alternate numberings, you can
So
make
that's
a
interesting though that
game-changing
Bowser is
comeback.
just a main playable character now.
I mean, I guess
Every
that
last
like
minigame is brand new.
getting like
All 80
Xbox
of
Gold
them.
and like
For Party
PSN and
of
stuff
One,
also
check
applies
out
to
the
just
new
one account, but
single-player
like
modes. You could play through
the
a
cloud
series
saves
of
part is what
minigames
really
and
upsets
complete
me. So like
specific
you can't get
tasks
cloud
on
saves for your
challenge
entire
modes.
Switch.
Compete
With that
against
with that
players
20
around the
with
world
that one
in the
thing you have to
online
pay for each
Mario
account that you want a
minigame
cloud
mode
save on.
and more.
That's messed up.
The festivities begin when
Because the
Super
cloud saves are
Mario
something that
Party
like
launches
should just be
October
there.
5th.
You shouldn't have to pay for them in the first place. But then like if you get the online, which most people are gonna get the online anyways, because like
Secret to
you
hide.
have to, because like playing online is just a thing
Game
that you
Freak
need to be able to
presents
do.
A brand new RPG.
Game
The
Freak is making a
story
new
is set
game.
In a small village.
Oh,
Under
no.
the protection of a great castle, the settlement enjoyed.
Can Game
lasting
Freak make a
peace.
good game?
That
Let's
is,
find out.
Until the sudden
made that
appearance
elephant game.
of monsters.
That was a bad game.
Indeed. The entire
It's a very
story
bad
takes
game.
place in this one single
Tambo or
village.
Tembo, the
Take
badass
up
elephant or
arms
whatever.
against invading
Bad game.
monsters And strategically select from a variety of battle commands.
Nez,
Situation
get
calls
2
for it,
ideas.
Enlist the aid of fellow villagers to surmount powerful threats. What secret does the village harbor?
If only Game Freak
Find
could
out
get 2
when Town
ideas.
releases in 2019.
Town working title, Double 2019. So they're just making an RPG. Interesting.
Develop a city anytime.
Cities Skyline,
anywhere.
Nintendo Switch Edition.
The critically acclaimed
I could see
city-building
this being a
game
good way to
Cities
kill time on
Skylines
like the
is
subway.
coming to Nintendo
I could
Switch,
understand it as a Switch game.
which means
I've
That
had
makes
it and
sense.
I've meant to
The
play it
portability
for
is such a
years.
nice aspect for a game like this.
and you've got some real
Yeah.
moving and
I've
shaking
meant to
do
play
if
it for
you wanna
years.
improve quality of life,
But I just never
energize
have.
businesses,
I've had it on Steam
or
forever.
stimulate growth, whether you're investing in roads and power lines,
Harmon Knight was
public
okay.
facilities, or transportation services.
It's been getting a lot of attention recently.
How the city develops
Harmon Knight?
is totally up to you. You're kind of
Oh,
a
excuse me,
big
I misread
deal.
that.
But in this game, sometimes it's the small details that stand out most. You can watch over every
Yeah,
single
Skylines looks
citizen's
like it was
movements.
significantly downgraded graphically.
What's more,
which is
previously
interesting.
released downloadable content packs
It's been out for a
after
while.
Arctic
Yeah, I
Snowfall
figure
are
that they'd
included
be able to
in the
run it
Nintendo Switch
okay
version.
on the Switch.
Flex your mayoral might at
It's
home
it's
or
not
on
like the
go.
most demanding game on
City
Steam or on
Skylines
PC.
launches today on Nintendo eShop.
What if it was just a rough port?
A tale of
Oh.
belief, blood, and steel.
Oh, Daemon Machina!
The
Hell
moon
yeah!
has fallen.
I'm really curious about this.
Now, the world and its inhabitants are on the
It's like a
brink of
Nintendo Armored Core
extinction
game.
in
I'm into
Daemon X
it.
Machina. As a mercenary, you'll pilot a powered suit called an Arsenal and face down runaway AI. As you defeat enemies during
Are we sure
combat,
this isn't just like
you'll
Xenoblade
acquire
Chronicles
weapons and
X2?
parts, which you can
Pretty much
equip
looks
on the
like it to
fly.
me.
If you haul acquired weapons back to the base,
I wonder how many people will
your
actually get
virtual
City
armor for
Skylines
use
on
in
Switch.
future missions.
I probably won't,
Each
for
arsenal
one.
I won't. Like, yeah, I've got it on PC.
By changing between projectile and melee attacks, you can adapt your weaponry to the situation at hand and gain the advantage for your side of the war. At any time during battle, you can exit your arsenal to explore the field on foot.
Oh!
You can make enhancements
That's
to strengthen
interesting.
your human form.
What?
You can just get out of your mech and run around on foot.
Augmented as well.
Yep.
Up to
That's...
4 players can join
It
forces
seems like a
in
death
online
sentence.
co-op to take down massive bosses.
You'll just get stepped on, man.
People are gonna step all over me.
This could be really fun. It's gonna come down to execution. I love the ideas behind it.
Launches in 2019.
Marvelous Inc. I should look into those developers and see what else they've
Oh.
done.
Big adventure in a miniature world of crafts.
Yoshi?
Yoshi.
In a
Yoshi!
world made of stuff like
Yoshi's
boxes and
Crafted
paper
World.
cups,
Yeah.
Yoshi will leap up high,
Which that was the
gobble
name
enemies,
that
I'm
was
so
used.
excited. Yoshi's Woolly World is one of like the unsung
Many
gems
unusual
on the
obstacles
Wii
litter
U.
landscape.
I never did play it.
It was very, very
Egg
good.
would open a new pathway. You could turn the stage
It was
on
very
its
good,
head.
and so far this has just looked like it's taken what was great about Woolly World and just built on it.
Explore every
Yeah, it
building
looks
and
very
planning to track
stylish.
down
This is
hidden
one of the
treasure.
coziest. This is one of the coziest games I've ever played.
Looks pretty cool.
Along
Was he
the
just
way-
riding Poochie?
Wait, what? You can play the course
Yeah, he's riding
backwards?
Poochie.
Yes, a
Dude.
change in outlook really can show you a whole different side of the world. The flip side.
Give me compatibility with Nintendo Labo Robot Kit. We're good.
Path of Joy-Con controllers.
Wait,
I would love a release date for Yoshi. They've been working on it for a long time. I would love to know when it's actually coming.
Love on all sides of this crafty world.
Oh, that looks so cool, the cannon part.
Yeah.
It was just a very creative game.
Crafted world.
I think
Spring
they just said
2019.
something
Okay.
about-
It's less than a year away. I'm very excited for it. That's probably one of the things I'm looking forward to the
Is
most.
a perfect fit for Nintendo Switch.
Tabletop gaming.
Oh,
And to prove it,
yes, I did hear
Asmodee
about
Digital,
this.
the leader
Oh.
in card and board games, is bringing full adaptations of best-selling tabletop
Okay.
games to the system. Build a medieval world in a full adaptation of the
I love
award-winning
Carcassonne.
Carcassonne, complete with 3D maps.
I don't know anything about
solo
Carcassonne.
mode, four-player
It's fun.
local multiplayer,
It kind of looks like
and the
Civ
game's famous
combined with,
expansions
not
available
Civ. It
as
looks
paid
like
DLC.
Settlers of Catan mixed with
Whether you play alone or alongside a second
Risk,
player,
kind of?
forge a powerful
You have
deck and a fellowship
cards
of
to like
three
build
face
a
the
castle
forces of
with,
Sauron in
but
each
they like
story-driven
you have to
quest
connect grass
of
to
the Lord of the
grass and
Rings,
road
the
to
living card
road.
game.
Is this a Lord
Stop
of,
the
was that a
spread
Lord of the
four
Rings
diseases
Hearthstone
and
clone?
cure them all
I think
on
so.
your own
A Lord of the
in
Rings
mobile
Hearth clone?
four-player multiplayer with Pandemic. Plus, it's
Pandemic is very fun.
DLC based
Oh
on
my
popular
god,
expansions.
Pandemic is stressful.
Thanks to Asmodee, this is just
It's
the
good.
beginning for
I gotta be
tabletop
honest,
gaming
I'm
on
actually
Nintendo
pretty into
Switch.
this. I would love to
In
play that
addition to
Pandemic.
these
I would love to play
titles,
Pandemic on the
we can
Switch
also
online with people.
confirm that even
And I'm
though
curious
it's on
about
the
Carcassonne.
market,
Carcassonne looked
including one of the
interesting.
most
I haven't heard of it.
popular board games
Whoa.
ever.
Speak of the devil, here's Catan.
Dungeon crawler based on Steve
And then-
Jackson's
and then
iconic
next is
card
Munchkin.
game, Munchkin. Stay tuned.
Wow, cool.
All
Oh,
great
this must
creations,
be
even nations, begin with a
Civilization
spark.
6, right?
Civilization 6.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
This is an
Kinda looks
interesting.
like it to
This is an
me.
interesting trailer for it.
Yeah.
Okay, it's changing more into like kind of a Civilization art style a bit. Actually, maybe not. No, what is? Thematically, it's very Civilization.
That's what I'm saying. But
The art style is
but
just weird.
Artistically, well, there's the
Civilization.
title.
There we go. Enters a new age. Did they like redo the art style, or is this just like a very stylized trailer?
I don't know.
Civilization
Maybe
is a
we
very
can
good
find out.
series.
You don't know.
Yeah, Civilization 6. All right.
Hold an
Okay,
empire in
it
the
is
palm of
it
your
is different
hands.
looking.
It does look a bit different,
Turn
yeah.
friends into the power elite with exclusive
Which makes sense.
four-player local multiplayer.
Civilization is a very good series, man.
It is. I've played.
I
one
don't
of
know if I
them,
would
don't
play it
remember-
off of
A new
PC
world
though.
on Nintendo Switch November 16th.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's such a long form game. Oh, hey, Starlink.
Playtime is
Oh wait a minute, are they
over
gonna show
Starlink.
Wolf?
This interplanetary
Playtime
adventure
is
will push
over.
you and Fox McCloud to your limits.
Let's be honest here. You guys need all the help you can get.
Peppy, Falco, and Slippy will provide much-needed backup in the new Nintendo Switch exclusive missions.
I'm
found
curious
only
about
in
Starlink.
Starlink Battle for Atlas.
Star Fox, form up on me.
It's funny because like it really is just a Star Fox game that isn't Star
It's time
Fox.
to lock on, do a barrel roll, and save the
Like it kind of
Atlas
looks like what
Star
Star Fox should
No
should be
matter
turning
who
into anyways.
threatens to stop
It looks like a very good take on Star Fox.
Oh, there he is. Oh,
What a good trailer. Do you think they're gonna announce that he's in Smash?
I don't know, man.
Never thought I'd miss the food on Condaria.
Oh, he's kind of British. I guess he is.
They're making him like a
Mission
Cockney
March
asshole.
on your own R-Wing when Starlink Battle
October
for
16th,
Atlas
that's a
takes
month
flight
away.
October 16th.
Wow.
I'm curious about Starlink.
Two more great RPGs are coming to
The World Ends
Nintendo
With You coming to Switch,
this
that's right.
fall.
Oh yeah,
The World
we'll be
Ends
getting more
With You
information about
Final
Xenoblade
Remix
2's like
features an all-new story
DLC or
format
like
called
expansion,
A
whatever
New
you want to
Day,
call it.
which
I
contains a
meant to say
remixed
that at the
map
beginning.
of Shibuya. So you'll really have to scramble to
Looks better than
escape the
Zero.
area.
I think Zero is very good,
Creature.
and I hope that it gets
New
ported
monsters
to
will appear as
the
well,
Switch,
and
just
so
because
will
then they
the
can't
Reaper,
do that
Coco.
weird control
The
system,
World
which
Ends With
is
You Final Remix
probably
launches
the only problem people
October
really had
12th.
with it. If they put it on the Switch and just
Before
gave it
that,
more basic controls,
guide
I
a
think
group
it'd
of
do
legendary
really well.
warriors on a journey through the tragic history that doomed a
I'm
king
really curious about
drove
this
a hero
Xenoblade
down a
expansion.
dark path 500 years before the events of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 game.
Oh,
Defend
Mithra.
yourself from Malos and his forces using all the fury of this refined battle system.
We don't have too much
Allow
time
you to
left. Only
fight
about
as
6
both the
minutes.
artificial life forms known as blades and their masters.
I mean, maybe they'll reveal Rex and Pyra here.
Will have the
For-
perfect
for-
place to start when
Maybe.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, the Golden Country launches September 21st. Owners
November
of
21st,
the
that's
Xenoblade
really
Chronicles 2
close.
expansion pass can download this new
That's
content
right.
tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I can start
That's a
playing the
week
DLC
early.
tomorrow. I forgot.
There's tons in store on Nintendo Switch.
I need to just finish it. I should just finish it tonight.
Join more than 38 million players for free-to-play co-op space
More
ninja
Warframe.
action
Okay.
when Warframe launches November 20th. Get down to Camila Cabello, Bruno Mars, Cardi B, and
Isn't that the
more
game that's coming out for
anytime,
Wii?
Anywhere in Just Dance 2019
Just Dance?
on October 23rd. FIFA 19 is fast approaching, and you can pre-purchase it on Nintendo eShop tomorrow, so you won't miss.
Is
the
it FIFA
call when
19
it
that was
launches
like really
September
screwed up?
20th.
Where like, or was that
Speaking of
NBA?
fast, Race is a
One of
team
the sports
and Win
games,
is a
one of the
team
2019
in Team
sports
Sonic
games,
Racing, launching this
it revealed that
winter.
like they're like pushing like pay to win stuff
The
really really
highest-rated
hard,
basketball simulation
and they
franchise is back.
gave reviewers
NBA
basically a different game because like the
2K19 is
experiences that you
available
get
now
to like
on
unlock
Nintendo
stuff.
And
They were
it's
giving
ready
people
to
with review
jam
copies like
sequel
way
to
more
the
experience,
smash hit
and they it's
NBA
like severely
arcade
nerfed it,
game, NBA 2K Playgrounds
so that like
coming this
people who
fall.
get the actual game will be tempted to like buy microtransactions a lot more than the
Lex Luthor and
than
the
the review
rest of
people.
the
It was
best
really
of the
shady.
worst in the all-new Lego DC Supervillains on October 16th. Final Fantasy
Oh, yeah,
comes
I
to
heard about
Nintendo
this.
Switch. Kupo.
the original Final Fantasy.
No.
Oh, Crystal Chronicles. I'm so excited about Crystal Chronicles Remastered. 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 I'm really excited
15
about
years
this.
after its debut,
It has online
hip-hop action
co-op.
RPG,
Well, it's so
Final
funny,
Fantasy
you know,
Crystal Chronicles
Taylor and I, the other guys, we've been
remastered for
recording a
Nintendo
Crystal
Switch.
Chronicles LP for like 3 years whenever we meet up, and now
With
it's
the new
like
online
pointless.
multiplayer
I like how well, you shouldn't have
players
waited.
can connect
I don't
and
know.
adventure together.
I'm really excited. Being able to
If
play this
required.
online with her, because everybody that I would play this with, like,
There are new areas
isn't in
inside
New York.
dungeons.
So, like,
Returning fans can explore
I really do enjoy this, but I only enjoy it when I'm
Final
playing it with
Fantasy
friends.
Crystal Chronicles
of
Remastered
course.
Edition will launch in
I feel like the
2019.
gameplay doesn't really hold up as a single player game,
Way
but like,
before then,
it's so fun.
players can experience
Oh my god, the
entire
Pocket
world
Edition.
and story of the
Yeah.
latest entry
I
into
should
the
stop my
core
playthrough and just start over again with
That's
this.
right.
This is not very
Final
exciting to
Fantasy
me. I don't know
15 Pocket
why.
Edition HD launches later today.
I mean,
on
this is
Nintendo
kinda your only
eShop
way to put-
at
well,
an
wait, do you have a
introductory
PS4?
price.
Yeah, I do.
I'm curious if you would like Final Fantasy
A
15.
leveled up version of World of Final Fantasy is
There's a lot of
also
Final Fantasy news right now,
This title includes a new feature called Avatar.
and we're getting to the end of the direct.
Allows you to
If we
transform
get
into
a
legendary
Smash reveal, it
characters
might be
from across
Final
the
Fantasy
series'
related.
storied history.
Zack Fair Echo.
I wouldn't be, he's, I mean,
Many fan favorites will show
wouldn't be
up
surprised
in the
if-
world of Final
there's an
Fantasy
Echo, that's who it'll be.
Maximum when it releases on November 6th.
actually, the World of Final
In
Fantasy looked
addition,
interesting.
More
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon is
on the
coming?
way. 2007's Final Fantasy
The
Fables
Chocobo games are
Dungeon
adorable. The
returns
Chocobo
in
games are
superior
so
fashion.
good.
Now, you can befriend all the monsters. Also, by sharing Joy-Con controllers, you can play cooperatively as well. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon.
The Chocobo games are just some of the
launches
most,
this winter.
like, these games make me feel so warm inside.
Final Fantasy XII is coming to a Nintendo
What?
system for the first time.
Really?
Its real-time battle system is a standout in the series.
Square is going hard with putting Final Fantasy stuff on the
This
Switch.
remaster comes
I just
loaded
want
with
to point
a
that
bunch
out.
of extra
Final
features,
Fantasy 12 of
including
all
a
things is
speed
coming?
mode that lets you
Yeah,
pick up the
that
pace of
threw
your
me by
adventure.
surprise.
There's much to discover in the expansive
Like, the
world
remake
of
hit,
Eden.
like, Steam, like, over a
Now
year
you can
ago.
explore it on the
What
couch
prompted
or
them
on
to
the
do
go.
this now?
Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age launches.
12 is one of the ones I
2019.
still need to play.
Uh-oh.
Which reminds me.
Whoa,
Later on,
what?
You'll also be able to enjoy these other classics.
7, 8, and 9 are coming to the Switch?
Anytime,
Holy
anywhere.
shit.
10 is coming to the Switch? Okay, I haven't seen 8, but I saw 7, 9, and 10.
Final Fantasy 7,
Dude.
9, and 10, 10-2 HD Remaster are coming to Nintendo Switch.
What the fuck?
2019. Here's a
They are
bonus
going
for
hard
the
with Final
ultimate
Fantasy on
fan.
Switch.
If you love
Oh,
the
Smash
Super
Ultimate.
Smash Brothers series, check this thing out.
Bundle, they said.
Oh, bundle.
I don't know,
Okay.
This might be the reveal. We might not get like an actual character. It might just be this bundle. I don't know.
The hardware bundle for Super Smash Brothers Ultimate is on the way.
7, 9
This
on
specially
Switch.
designed dock features fighters from the original Super Smash Brothers game. And of course,
That means, Isaac, if we do that Final Fantasy 9 Let's Play,
download
like,
code for
we can just do it on the
Super Smash
Switch.
Brothers Ultimate.
Yeah, it's a good
There's no
idea.
better way to show your love for the game.
I'm still, like, taken aback that 7, 9,
Want to get your hands on.
10, 10-2, and 12 are all coming to the Switch. That means, like, the only Sony exclusive ones that aren't coming is, like, 8, and
This Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Bundle for Nintendo
8,
Switch will
basically.
launch November 2nd.
That's the only
You can
Sony
pre-order the
exclusive
special
Final
bundle
Fantasy
later today.
that's not
November
coming to
2nd
Switch.
is also
Except for
the day
Dirge of
you can
Cerberus,
get
I
your
guess, if you
own
count that.
GameCube controller adapter and GameCube controller
Crisis
Super
Core.
Smash Bros. Ultimate Edition while supplies last.
But like mainline titles,
That's all
everything
the headlines
except for 8.
Nintendo Switch.
All right. Looks like there was no Smash Direct or Smash
Still going
reveal.
well?
That was.
That's
the
fine. We're,
Smash
we're
one.
probably gonna get a Smash. We're probably gonna get another Smash Direct.
We have a
I'm
big show
not
today.
worried about
It
it.
looks like those Animal Crossing rumors were
So,
completely.
Please stick
Not a
around
thing.
until the very end.
Wait, what? Oh.
You stick around till the very end. Okay, we're getting Smash.
Oh my God! You can't
It's
be
Isabelle.
kidding me. Okay, well, it's one of two things that's very exciting.
It's a new Animal Crossing, or it's Isabelle and
Or-
Smash. Either one is fine.
But if they're revealing her like this, she might be a unique character.
She's gonna take a break and go to Smash.
I think she's going to be a unique character in Smash Brothers. I think this is what this is leading up to. Complete unique newcomer Isabelle. And Smash.
The campsite in Smash.
Oh, it's
She's in
definitely
Smash.
Smash.
She's in Smash.
She's Smash. And I think if they're doing a big trailer like this, it must be a unique new character.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is she an Echo or is she?
That's a cool way to do the reveal.
She's coming to Smash. Is she an Echo or is she unique?
If they're doing a trailer this big, she's got to be unique. They don't give Echoes ones like this.
But she's a really popular like choice.
She is.
If there's any Echo they would treat like this, it'd be her like Shadow. You know?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, what's okay?
Isabelle
let's
turns
see
over a
some
new
footage.
leaf.
Oh, interesting.
She's
It
a,
looks like
she looks like Villager.
She looks
she's
like
a
an
Villager with
Echo, right?
cosmetic differences.
Well, no, she's got some unique stuff too.
Whoa, that fishing rod! What the?
Yeah,
She has some similar stuff. Yeah. Okay, so she
that's. I think she's
the gyroid was new. It looks like she's mostly the same, but has a few differences.
It'll be interesting to see how they post her on the website. Okay.
She looks like an Echo with like some differences. So yeah, is she gonna be considered an
what?
Echo?
What?
Nook? Nook as an Echo?
Are they gonna add a new Animal Crossing character and an Echo from of Tom Nook?
I'm expecting him to just like kill himself with this, but this is depressing. Nook just like pulls out a revolver.
Ooh,
What is happening?
dude, I would actually be Nook was a character I wanted when I was a kid for Smash Brothers.
Nook was like the Animal Crossing rep people wanted until Isabelle showed up.
Wait, is this a new Animal Crossing?
Is this a new Animal Crossing game? Are they revealing a new game?
Is this a double reveal?
Are they revealing? No way! This is an actual Animal Crossing game too.
Whoa!
The question is this a port or is this like is this them redoing the first game or is this like a new Animal?
Whoa! That double reveal at the end. Oh my god.
That's incredible. Animal Crossing 2019 too. It's coming next year.
Wow.
That was very good. And like the title and everything, like that's an actual Animal Crossing game, not like a spin-off.
Yeah.
That's got to be an actual Animal Crossing. Wow.
That was a good finish.
You think the direct's already updated, or do you think the site's already updated?
I doubt it. I bet they're gonna reveal. Well, they might have updated it with just her character page. Because yes, I am interested to see how they label her.
Is she an Echo, or are they considering her like her own?
What are they considering? Because there was I thought enough moves there to be considered a unique character.
Well, it could be like the Chrome thing, because Chrome is basically Roy, but he has Aether.
Well, I don't know.
I'm really curious. It could go either way for me.
She's not updated on the page yet. Well,
Yeah,
unless it's on the Japanese one. Maybe let me check that.
That was so good. They're actually making a new Animal Crossing. That's exhilarating. People have wanted that forever. It has to be a new Animal Crossing. They have to have realized they're not. There's no way that they're dumb enough to be like making like another Amiibo festival or something, right? Right.
Now that said, you know, people who've supported Isabelle as like a unique character, she's not doing exactly what like those
the
people
terraforming
were
thing
envisioning.
It looks like just some of her specials are different than Villager.
She's unique. She is character 68.
She's character 68?
She's character 68. I
There we
just
go.
checked the Japanese site.
Okay.
She is considered a completely new character.
That makes sense. Yeah, because she seems really similar to like Dr. Mario, where she has a couple moves that are entirely her own. Okay. Isabella's a unique character in Smash and a new
Isabelle's
Animal Crossing.
New Animal Crossing rep for Smash.
Dude,
Okay.
that means I'm gonna get my OC drawn, or that means I'm gonna get myself drawn as an Animal Crossing character, or whatever that guy was putting on Twitter.
So, I don't know. For me, I don't know. Isabelle's not a super exciting choice, but she is a popular Nintendo character for a lot of people, and Animal Crossing is easily a big enough series to warrant more characters.
I'm happy to see her there because like she's gonna make a lot of people happy. A lot of people wanted her.
Exactly. It's one of those choices that's like, it's not for me, but you know, not everything has to cater to me.
Yep. If a new Animal Crossing game got announced at the Nintendo Direct, he'll draw everyone who retweets his tweet as a villager. 272 people
dude.
retweeted that.
Yeah, that's Phantom Blackheart, Phantom 7Z, goes by a couple names.
Blackhearted Inc. on Twitter.
Blackheart Inc. Because they use a different name on their Twitter than they do on the Smash Discords. So I get to be a villager now.
That's incredible. I'm so still no Metro Prime for more information. Still nothing substantial about future of Animal Crossing. The online looks bad. The exciting reveals were already known. Poor direct. Oh, fucking shove off, dude.
That's Sage.
I didn't know about a lot of those reveals. Like, I just didn't go looking
Final
for
Fantasy
it. Like, whatever.
was pretty exciting.
It's not. It got postponed because of like the earthquake or whatever. I'm not gonna count that against the direct. Like, they had to reveal some of the stuff early. Whatever.
You know, I didn't see anything though that was like, well, obviously this has to be delayed. You know, so I think they just delayed it.
I think it really was just because it was like a pretty tragic thing that happened in Japan, and they didn't want people. There were a lot of people who like didn't have power and stuff, and they didn't want people to miss it. You know,
right? So I don't think there was anything deeper with that. I didn't see anything like that anyway, unless I
I was hoping for Metroid Prime 4 stuff, but like, whatever. It's one of the games that's like further off.
That Animal Crossing game must be a bit of ways off though, because they didn't have any footage of it.
They said 2019.
Well, yeah, they didn't say when though. That could be all the way to December 2019.
It could be. I also think it's a thing that like Animal Crossing is like one of the biggest franchises that they haven't put on the Switch yet.
It is.
So it could also just be that like this is the kind of thing where they want to devote like a lot of time to it when they talk about it. Like one of those things where like it will get like a good 10 minutes of a direct, or it will get its own direct. We know it will get its own direct at some point.
Yeah, besides Animal Crossing, the big surprise for me, I think, was the Final Fantasy stuff. Well, Luigi's Mansion 3 also.
The amount of Final Fantasy stuff that's going to... The fact that, like, every Sony-exclusive Final Fantasy is going to Nintendo is, like... That changes Square Enix's chances in, like all those Final Fantasy characters we just talked about. That opens up a lot more windows.
It's true. Yeah, and I was just thinking, this doesn't change anything we said in Smash Talk yet, so that's good too.
Yeah, like we said, Isabelle. We like when we got to it, we were just like, I mean, this is the big thing. If we get it, it's her.
And darn, I was a little excited for a second that we might get playable Tom Nook too.
Yeah, this isn't like one of the most hyped directs for me, but like there's some stuff in there that's really exciting for me. I love that all that Final Fantasy stuff is coming to the Switch. Just because like I'm excited that these games get to go to a broader audience. The fact that Final Fantasy IX is on the Nintendo Switch is huge to me. Because like that's a game that like needs more exposure. People need to know this game. It is so good. Final Fantasy VII, like even though like people who only play Nintendo haven't had a chance to play it yet, like everybody knows about Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy IX, like nobody talks about, and it's so good. Like
the other announcement that was really exciting for me was the Katamari one. That
yeah,
might
Katamari's like
that might be the game I'm most excited for they showed in that direct. Besides Ultimate, of course, but
yeah.
I found the Katamari announcement more exciting than the character they showed off today.
There's a lot of stuff that's personally very exciting to me in this. Like I'm really excited about the Yoshi game. Daemon X Machina, they didn't really show anything, so like whatever. But I'm excited that it's happening. This was much more of a low-key direct than like a lot of the ones we've gotten, but that's just because the directs we've been getting have been so insanely hype.
That's true.
Like this was still like a nice direct.
It was nice. It wasn't like
we got to reveal that Luigi's Mansion 3 is happening. Like the way they revealed it was a little underwhelming, but like Luigi's Mansion 3 coming to Switch is really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got? One of the Game Explain guys totally called like those 100 ports. Surprised Isabelle's her own character. Yeah, it looks like she's like a semi-clone thing, which I think is the best way to go with her. Because yeah, like there's not that much in Animal Crossing that it makes sense to like make like an entirely new moveset. So it looks like all of her A moves are pretty much the same with like
I know
cosmetic differences and stuff. But like it looks like the specials are different, which is enough.
Yeah, I know, because I mean, I don't think it would have been a big deal, but some people were like, can you see Isabelle using an X? And I'm like, well, sure, everyone chops down trees in that town, but whatever.
Also, holy shit, Pizza Dude Man shaved. Yes.
I did.
Was FF9 the game that has those beautifully detailed background images in the gameplay? Dude, that's 7, 8, and 9. 7, 8, and 9 all
true.
use like pre-rendered backgrounds. I'd say 7 and 9 are like much more beautiful though. Yeah, like that's how they got away with like having like all these huge areas on like the original PlayStation, was like instead of creating all these 3D environments, they just made these basically like 3D like paintings for each area. And like they're gorgeous. They are absolutely gorgeous. Isabelle has the same Final Smash as Villager you see in the second video. All right, yeah, let's watch these videos real quick.
Oh yeah, I guess I haven't seen it.
Oh, that's a reveal. Okay, we need to watch
right.
the reveal trailer. Let's watch this one. This will be her actual. Let's see. So yeah, so her up B is basically the same thing. It looks like it functions a bit differently. Her smashes, it looks like the fishing thing is like wildly different. I guess my guess is she has that instead of the Lloyd rocket to the side.
Well, there's that Lloyd rocket that blasts up.
I think that's her down B, because she puts it in the ground like the tree.
Okay. Is her final smash the same? I'm not looking at this video right now.
Yeah, it looks like the final smash is the same. So yeah, I think the Lloyd rocket that goes up is the down B. I think the side B is the fishing rod. I'm curious about her neutral B. Yeah, because she plants the gyroid. She's got the net for throw still. Okay, she does the pocket thing too for B.
She uses the puck. Oh, my phone just died. I was gonna look up the video.
She's Villager's Luigi. Yeah, she's like a Luigi or Dr. Mario, basically. Is that being the only way to voice chat still a problem? Yeah, the online is the stuff that is the only stuff that like doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, the online was kind of okay. It's fine. It is in fact online.
Yeah, it's the most basic stuff, and like some of it is still like just very stuck in the past and kind of backwards, and it's like, guys, like you have to do better than this. Like if like this is the one thing that is like getting in your way as like a company, you have to do better than this with online. She's a Roy instead of a Lucina. She seems a little bit more different. Well, okay, no, Roy, yeah, I can see that. I was expecting Tom Nook to be an Echo with that ending. Yeah, me too. But the fact that it's a new Animal Crossing is like fantastic. I would love a new Animal Crossing.
When he was like, I got to make sure they have a place to come back to. I'm like, oh shit, it's a new
fishing rod could be a tether grab. That's possible, but we see that like her grab is still the net.
Okay. Yeah.
She still uses the net for her throws. Isabelle is a Link Echo confirmed because of fishing. That's fair. The new Animal Crossing is just a JRPG. It's got fishing in it. She looks like a heavily modified villager. Yeah, it looks like her standard A moveset is pretty much the same, just like with cosmetic differences, and I'm sure there's going to be differences in hitboxes and stuff. But it looks like the A moveset is built out of the same stuff. But the specials are, for the most part, different. The pocket is the same. The up B is basically the same, and her final smash is the same. It seems like the side B and the down B are the major differences.
Okay. I'm still getting to the video. I keep kind of flip-flopping around here.
Is Toadette Peach or something? The canon is so confusing now.
Yeah, that was weird. She has an item that turns her into Peachette. That was
Yeah,
what
Peachette
it
is
said.
weird.
It's like, oh, okay. We had Waluigi, now we're getting Peachette.
She's up there with with Pink Rose Gold Peach, whatever it's called.
All right, I'm finally getting to this Isabelle movie, this 20-second one.
Yeah.
Oddly calm song going with it.
It's a very, very calm song. I hope that it's. I bet that's the song that's gonna be put on the site. It's gonna be like the Animal Crossing song.
You know, people said she might look weird as a fighter. I think she looks okay. She looks like a real go-getter. Like, yeah, let's do it.
She looks
Yeah, I
about
think
the
it's
same
fine.
as Villager. Like,
Yeah, it looks fine to me.
I don't care. Like after with the stuff that we've been getting, like, it's fine.
I never thought it was going to be a big deal in the first place.
With the things that they've made work in this game. No, the main theme is still the most recent song on the site.
Oh, I see. I just watched the planting the Lloyd thing that you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her down B because it starts off
Final
the same way as
Smash
the
is
tree.
the same. Oh, well, sort of the same. She builds a town hall.
Yeah,
instead of
she
that.
built something that's like more closely connected to her thing, but like it's the same.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Um,
kind of it's like Ness and Lucas.
Never thought I'd say that about the Mario canon. Still better than Pink Gold Peach. Never thought I'd say that about the Mario. Peachette, what game was that? New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe Edition for Switch. Yeah, she turns into Peachette, which is bizarre. It's an interesting choice.
I'm curious about this one thing, Isabelle. I'm seeing in a couple shots here where she like summons a no sign. I wonder if that does anything or if it's just a taunt.
Yeah, I'm really curious about that because like it seems like her specials are all accounted for.
What are they? You get Lloyd Rocket, Balloon Swing, Fishing Rod. What's the fourth one?
Vlog is updated too.
Oh,
I think
the
it's I
blog's
think that's a
updated
taunt.
now?
They were just being cleaver. Yeah. Hey, leave Max's door alone. What are you doing, cat? Come here. Come here.
I
Come.
wonder if they're going to do another update tonight. Well, because I was
Did
thinking.
I ask what the
you know,
problems with the online are besides the voice chat? I had trouble figuring them out on my own. Having like the cloud saves and stuff only apply to one account, and having to like that's dumb. The NES thing just still doesn't look very good.
It's not impressive.
It's not. The online is just very underwhelming, and the fact that like we're getting that instead of the Virtual Console, I still don't understand why the Virtual Console isn't happening. The Virtual Console is one of the most successful things they ever did. It was one of the best things about Nintendo consoles the last couple generations. It's weird that it's just not a thing on the Switch. Because they never ended up doing the GameCube stuff that like they said they would do on the Wii U. Vergaben got both Simon and Isabelle right. Yeah, I do think Vergaben is accurate because I think he doesn't
really
like
do.
tell us anything for sure unless he can absolutely confirm it.
I've been pretty certain of Vergaben for a while.
Yeah, he has yet to miss anything, and he's gotten some pretty obscure stuff right. Alright, do they got any more trailers uploaded yet? Let's see. I'm excited for the Splatoon 2 stuff. I wish more of it had been explained. Tabletop stuff looks good. Let's see. It's at least usable. Yeah, I mean the thing is like I will still get the online. Like because I want to play these games online. It's going to happen. It's just it's unfortunate that like they're just not doing it right. It blows my mind how much they struggle with doing online correctly. We haven't gotten Pokemon yet. Yeah, that's true. Said Splatoon site would have more info. Yeah, I could go to the Splatoon site. Me notice UI. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be Decidueye.
Well, if you're going with Vagabond, it can't.
Yeah, it's weird that Skylines was like downgraded so much. I don't know. I mean, I get, like, I'm not a developer, so like I get that there's a lot of stuff that I don't understand, but like it is weird to me how downgraded Skylines looks. It doesn't seem like, because it is several years old at this point.
Just Decidueye is a weird case because I just see, Nampi talking a bit about Decidueye. On one hand, Decidueye is my favorite Sun Moon Pokemon. That hasn't changed. For me, I tend to gravitate towards the grass starters anyway, as it is. That said, a lot of people believe, and I don't necessarily disagree, that the whole reason people gravitated towards Decidueye in particular in the first place was because in Super Smash Brothers we had Charizard and Greninja, and it's like, oh, we don't have a grass starter yet. They need to release a really cool new grass starter to be the end of that trio. And for one thing, Decidueye, when you're just looking at Pokemon Sun Moon by itself, Decidueye has not gained overwhelming popularity. He's actually the least popular of the 3 final evolution starters of that game, and is the only one to not be in the top 10.
Yeah,
in the official Japanese popularity polls.
Yeah,
and for 2, that whole idea lost a lot of traction when they returned Pokemon Trainer, because now it's an even playing field again. We have obligatory water, fire, grass with the trainer, so Greninja's just kind of an extra, like, this is a good Pokemon.
Yeah, the thing about Decidueye is, like, it got all of its attention because it, like, filled a niche more than because it was actually a character people wanted.
Yes. Which is unfortunate, but I can't deny it's also true.
Yeah. Like, I get that you like it, but it's not like Decidueye is overwhelmingly popular in any sense.
It's not. Like I said, it's my favorite, but it's never been overwhelmingly popular.
It's possible that it could be Incineroar just because...
the most popular Sunbone Pokemon, actually, is Rowlet.
See, no, nobody really liked Decidueye, but they liked Rowlet. That was the thing. Decidueye was never huge, it was Rowlet, because Rowlet was just a cute round owl with a bow tie. So of course the internet is gonna adore him.
Yeah.
Whereas Mother 3, in the back of my mind I was hoping for Mother 3, but I'm not surprised that it didn't show up this time.
Animal Crossing is something I've been wishing for a while, so that made me happy. Obviously the other big dreams for me would be a Mother 3 localization and a Xenoblade Chronicles export, which it's starting to look, further and further away.
Yeah. I don't know. This wasn't like an incredible direct, but it was cozy. It was nice.
It's fine. It was fine. There were, like I said, there was some, for me it's a pretty normal, like, direct that I would expect when there is not Smash specific information or a new console being released, because those ones are, like, especially hype inducing to me. This was more kind of the normal, like, this is what I expect from a Nintendo Direct.
I just realized no one died in that Smash trailer. This is important. Actually, the entire village that she left behind died because now there was nobody. She's the only thing keeping that place running.
Yeah, now it's all being run by Tom Nook, and he is just destroying everything.
He's literally worked people to death. The new Game Freak game looks interesting. I'm curious about it. Game Freak...
I need to see more of it.
Yeah, it looks just like kind of... The idea thing seems interesting, but yeah, I need to see more about it. Game Freak doesn't have an incredible track record when it comes to making non-Pokemon games.
Anything that's not Pokemon.
And even the Pokemon games, I don't think they actually make very good games. I just think that Pokemon has a very universal appeal to it. But I think that the actual game structure isn't really that great.
Well, the game structure is very basic. It's a very basic RPG that has always had very basic graphics.
Yeah, Pokemon's appeal has always come from just having a bunch of cute animals, and not really from having, like, really solid game design.
There's nothing mechanically about Pokemon that's complex. It's basically rock paper scissors, the JRPG.
Yeah. Which is why it's fascinating to see people still unable to play it well. The blog was updated.
Yeah. It was updated to include Isabel, but I don't know if she's going to be the blog update tonight. I don't know how much they're going to like. She'll probably be the blog update tonight.
It looks like she didn't come with it, and it looks like she didn't come with a new stage either. She's just using the standard Animal Crossing stages.
But she's from a represented franchise, so
right, exactly. But I'm just saying, like, if she had come with a new stage, that would have blown a lot open.
Yes, we still don't have an official confirmation of that.
Like if we'd gotten like the mayor's office or something.
I feel like we're at a point we have to assume that we've seen all the stages.
Actually, wait, where is this spot?
I still believe there's a possibility we haven't.
Hey guys, where is this?
I don't know what you're.
There's this. Okay, so at like 125 in her reveal trailer, she's running along. She drops a pot, and she's running around kind of like a. She's running along kind of just like a long like.
Are you showing it on the stream?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try to.
Is this an established?
I just have the chat popped out. I'm not watching.
Yeah, is this one of the Tomodachi Life? Oh, it might be.
I
don't know. It doesn't look like Tomodachi Life to me. Hey, Blue Jay, how you doing?
Okay, is it where you're at right now?
Is this Tomodachi Life?
Okay.
Oh, is that the roof of the building in Tomodachi?
It might be.
Or is this like the Omega version of it? His new dong. Yeah, I don't think she... I mean, they would have said... If they had shown like a new stage, they would have said something about it. Or it would like be on the stage list.
Sure
so, okay, yeah. So no new stage. I'm gonna look at that whistle again and just see if I can figure out, like... Yeah,
well,
I think that's just a taunt.
Also, actually, what I'm wondering what it is, and I don't know for sure, I'm wondering if it's one of the landing areas for the town and city stage.
The more I'm with you guys, the more I realize the scope of games I've never played. Hell yeah, man. There's a lot out there. How you doing, Blue Jay? What's the so about? A needle pulling thread?
So, a needle pulling thread.
Is this Tomodachi Life? Is it just
or
fantasy?
Just fantasy?
Let's see.
There's no plant right on the roof of Tomodachi Life.
So far, I'm not seeing the updated vlog or the updated blog. I'm just seeing a post about Ryu from yesterday.
Well, that's with the they're not talking about the like an official like blog update, not a blog update. The site's been updated.
Oh, okay, they're saying the
Isabel,
site,
not the
alright.
blog.
I'm sure they'll update the blog with something about Isabel soon.
Probably.
Just Isabel?
Yeah, like 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, look, Isabel was one of the characters that we were all pretty certain was coming. She was one of the most anticipated like newcomers, basically. So I'm not really surprised that she's there.
Yeah,
I think it's
and like I said, it is not for me personally a super exciting addition, but a lot of people are gonna like that.
Jumped off my leg and dug her claws into my skin on the way out. Yeah. It's not. Is Isabel in the group artwork yet? That's a good question.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, they didn't update that in the stream. Like the trailer though. Yeah, it was cute. Here's the thing. Isabel's not like really personally something that matters much to me, but like I know a lot of people wanted her. She's a very popular character, so I'm glad she's there.
Yeah.
And it was a cute way to introduce her.
It does make me I don't know if this correlation makes sense. It does make me wonder now if we are going to get Bandana D.
What would they have to... Why?
I'm trying to... I had a train of thought. It like came and went.
Because he's from an established franchise and wouldn't need a new stage?
Well, there's that which I think is a big aspect. I think
because
I was
he's
also
cute.
Thinking about because just purely from the standpoint he's a popular character. You know, there's things that people didn't like about Isabel or Bandana D because it's like, oh, they don't belong in Smash for this reason or that reason, which was always dumb in the first place.
Yeah.
But now it's like, okay, look, they're clearly just adding characters people like. And I mean, Bandana D is obviously that.
Wow, I completely missed her on the thing. I was like, "Where's Cloud?" And I'm just seeing him go off the edge of the screen. I just completely missed it. Oh, Wario looks hilarious in this. Apparently, she's next to Mac and Cloud. Is this the real life? Is this just... Oh, that did not
Caught
open
in a landmine.
Stepped on a landmine. Alright, there's Little Mac.
No escape from fatality.
No escape from fatality.
Dude, we gotta make this a full-blown parody song.
Look at it. Okay, here's Little Mac and here's Cloud. I don't see her.
Yeah, she's not appearing on mine. Are you in a different region?
I'm on US. You think it'll change if I go to Japan?
It might.
How about Latino America?
Here, I'm switching to Japan. Wait.
Going
No.
Japanese. I think I'm going
Going
Japanese.
Japanese, I really think so.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Is there any way to scroll through this picture faster? Do I have to
Yeah,
wait
there
for
she is. She's on the
panorama?
Japanese one.
Okay. I'm still on the Japanese one, waiting for the panorama to
I think I'd be more hyped for Isabella if her trailer is more interesting and exciting. Glad she's there, but after Ridley, Simon Richter. Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
I
it was a more low key trailer than the ones we'd had, but like just from like the information standpoint, that's the thing is like I think like a lot of the reveals, because like the Luigi's Mansion 3 reveal, it's a really exciting reveal, but the trailer was kind of like very basic, you know. Now translate the page. Hey, cat, leave Max alone. He's sleeping. Please don't slam yourself against his door. It's a closed door. You'll survive.
I'm seeing Isabel now between Mac and Cloud. She's pulling a party popper.
She is very cute. So I guess that party popper is replacing his
It looks like a forward smash to me.
yeah.
Which
It's
is
replacing his
bowling ball.
hey. This cat. Trying to imagine an intense Isabel trailer. It's not working. Yeah, it was just like a cute trailer, which is what you expect for Isabel. Like whatever.
Yeah, it matches her. I mean, I will agree just by that. Yeah, it's not as exciting as Ridley or K. Rules, but also, I mean, those are just more exciting character additions to
Yeah.
me.
And this is not a Smash Direct.
Yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, and that's another thing too. This was a good direct to show Isabel for because it matched the tone of it.
And it came with an Animal Crossing reveal, which is what I was hoping Isabel would come with.
Mm.
It's just I thought that it wasn't happening because they showed
It
Isabel
looked
first.
like they were done.
And we've never had
A Smash reveal lead into a new game.
yeah, it's always like the Smash reveal has always been the last thing we've gotten.
So I was very surprised about that. I was like, oh my god, is this?
If we can get Isabel as semi-clone, semi-echo, that gives me some hope that they'll do the same for Dixie Kong. Same. That means
That
it's
would be
definitely
cool.
possible.
Ooh, I
I'm not
didn't think
expecting to
about
see
that.
Dixie though. I feel like Dixie would have come with K. Rool.
I don't know. I really want that because like I don't know the way that like
I want her.
Metroid-
I just
the way
don't think
that
it's gonna be
Metroid
happening.
now has like Samus and Ridley and Dark Samus. It's like, oh, it's a complete set. I feel like Donkey Kong is one Dixie Kong away from feeling like a complete set of characters. Like once
Yeah.
they have Dixie Kong, I'm gonna be like 100% satisfied with Donkey Kong.
I feel like she should be there, but I feel like if she was going to be base roster, we would have seen her at the same time as K. Rool.
Maybe I don't know.
Just because like we've seen with like with like Ridley and Dark Samus, and then with Simon and Richter, it feels like when we've had multiple people in franchises, we've kind of gotten them at the same time.
This is coming back around. One thing I was thinking about doing was doing a video of like top 10 characters they could add from existing franchises under the assumption like that we have no more new franchises. Because let's say that is true, that the whole stage theory is true, and it also means they're not going to be adding any more new franchises.
I still have questions. Why so many
What?
missing blog posts for one character?
Well, the song.
Dark Samus didn't come with
would be one
Ridley.
thing.
Oh, that's true. Dark Samus was revealed in the next one.
But she was an Echo.
She was an Echo, yeah.
But and if Dixie is unique, then she would have her own trailer separate from K. Rules.
I don't know. I just feel like they're so closely. I feel like she
But
would
I
have
think
been in that.
Dixie Kong would be one of my top picks if we're going with characters that are from existing franchises. Like
It's just
Dixie
with the
Kong,
way that the K.
you
Rool
can
reveal
count
happened.
Gino
I
as
feel
a
like Dixie
Mario.
would have been. I feel like they would have like had Dixie in the cabin with them or something.
I don't know.
Is Isabel a villain? People told me the newcomers are going to be villains. She is. Have you seen Hot Diggity Demons? Like a New Leaf animation.
Also, like Inklings
Isabel's a
are
villain.
not a villain. Inklings are not a villain.
Rosalina and Bowser Jr. have separate trailers. Yeah, they're also from the last game though. What if we got a Tom Nook Echo? I genuinely thought that was what was going to happen.
I that's what I thought that was building up to, and I would not have been disappointed by that.
Yeah.
I would play as Tom Nook more than Isabel.
This is a very
Although I guess if Tom Nook was playable, who would build the house for his final smash?
maybe he would build a store.
Oh, just by himself. Yeah, I guess that would work.
So yeah, the main page now says 72 fighters, and it has Isabel showing up in the
In the banner.
Pokemon Trainer counts as one. Number includes Echo Fighters. I love this little disclaimer under the 72 fighters thing.
Right. Yeah. It's always the numbering always screws me up when I try to count all the characters.
I do
'Cause,
wonder.
Pokemon Trainer is one, and they yeah.
Didn't get a new stage. I do wonder if that lends credence to that theory.
Well, I mean, it's no. I don't think it's any different now, just because I mean, yeah, Isabel's an Animal Crossing character. We already have Animal Crossing stages. We still don't know.
The trailers tend to use Smash models. Maybe Tom Nook is in the game. Wait, they would have said if Tom Nook is in the game.
He is in the game. He's the final smash for both Villager and Isabel.
Fair. But I'm saying, like, if he was getting revealed, he would have gotten revealed in that trailer.
Yeah, that'd be
'Cause
so
they
weird now
had
if
him there and
suddenly
everything
revealed
already.
Him. If they suddenly revealed him as an Echo, I'd be very surprised.
Had to show Shelby the Animal Crossing stuff. She got super excited. Yeah, the fact that they're making a new Animal Crossing game is just, it's very exciting to me. It's been way too
Yeah,
long since we've had like an actual mainline Animal Crossing game. I'm glad it's gonna be on console.
Oh yeah.
Like, the Switch is such a good console for Animal Crossing.
Do 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 do
Do do do do do do
do do.
do
Do,
do.
do, 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 do.
Then we would have the true villain of Animal Crossing, Mr. Rossetti. What else was in that? Daemon Ex Machina looks good. I still just want to see more. I don't know. It felt kind of like an underwhelming trailer to me.
Man, I'm looking at this panorama for Smash Brothers. Lucas is about to bite Snake with his rope snake.
Yes. Rope Snake is the best part of
Mother 3, you think
Yeah.
so?
Rope Snake's
Okay.
the best. Rope Snake is the best character.
On Nintendo Switch,
I
The
think
Mega
it's
Man stuff looked okay.
Kingdom Greats can be acquired by playing.
I like that they are continually updating Mario Tennis Aces. I'm glad they're going to get the Splatoon treatment. That just means that the game just gets more valuable over time.
There will even be a new mode called
Just constantly adding content is
are
nice.
making a comeback.
Oh yeah, that beat 'em up bundle is actually particularly interesting to me and you, I think.
Rabbit doesn't take
Yeah,
damage from
oh,
enemies, which
it
can
is.
really come in
I just
handy.
don't know if I'm going to be able. It
And
depends on how
Victoria
much it is. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it
Super
right
Crown.
away.
Ta-da!
I'm pretty.
She transforms into Peach.
I'm paying house mortgages now, so.
Nintendo's
It's fair.
That naughty
Have to be
king of
really
I'm so
cautious.
excited that Katamari's coming.
Roll will
That
shine
blows my
on
mind.
a beautiful star. Player battles by each using Winter 2018.
It's gonna have like couch competitive. Yeah, the online is really like the sour spot for me.
Yeah, but it just wasn't impressive. Like, it's not bad, it's just also not impressive.
A variety of
Oh yeah, Isabel Dash could have been on New Dunk City Hall, huh?
your favorites and take
That did kind of look like it.
Oh, well,
Joy-Con
okay.
control. Line. Offers.
They spent a long time on the online, and it did not pay off.
Are special skills that only your
Pokemon Let's Go looks very cute. Diablo 3
Diablo 3 player
is not my kind of thing,
fans love is back and
but it's
full of
cool that it's
fun.
coming. I'm still
Check out
surprised
the
it's coming.
single-player
I
mode.
think
Play through a series
it's
of
Katamari.
complete specific
It's
tasks
Final
on the
Fantasy
road.
was the one that like really
Players
surprised me.
around the world in the online Mario-thon minigame mode 19.
I don't know what else.
Lasting peace. That is
Animal
until a
Crossing,
sudden
Luigi's
appearance
Mansion.
of
Luigi's Mansion 3 is super hype for me.
Indeed, the entire story
That's a very underrated
is
series.
a critically and
City
has
Skylines
some
looks so
really moving
bad.
and shaking to do
How did that
with
happen?
the
Yeah,
quality
it
of life.
does.
Anyway, do we have any other questions, or do you have anything else to
Whether you're investing in roads and
say?
power lines,
I kind of feel like
I-
we're starting to burn out a bit. Unless Chet has any questions they want answered specifically right now,
how the city develops is
we'll probably
day
wrap
on
this up.
Nintendo eShop.
Because at this point we're just kind of hanging out.
Oh,
Between
I forgot. I'm on
projectiles
Discord right now. All these Discords are freaking out with messages.
Yeah, absolutely. I had to mute mine for this, otherwise we'd be getting a lot of notifications coming through the stream. Did they say when the Final Fantasy games are coming out? That's a great question.
I don't think they did.
You and your
They just said that they're coming eventually.
Final Fantasy 15 Pocket
Which
Edition is
we know
available.
how great Final Fantasy does with coming out eventuallys.
Original Final Fantasy is November 6th. Chocobo Mystery Dungeon is winter 12.
There's much to the Zodiac Age launches in 2019.
2019 for Zodiac for Final Fantasy 12.
Anytime, anywhere.
7, 9, 10, and 10 2. I wonder why they skipped over 8.
Yeah, I was wondering that as well.
I know 8 is the worst regarded out of them, except for like 10 2, but I get
Is that right? Oh.
Yeah, 8 is the one that people like the least out of those, most likely, except for 10 2. 10 2 is like considered the worst in the series in a lot of regards.
Well, then
but
cut 10 2.
Well, the thing is that 10 and 10 2 got released together as an HD remaster, and so
okay.
that's what they're putting on the Switch. Is that HD remaster that came out like a couple years ago?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I get that. So those all just say 2019. What all games were in that beat 'em up bundle? Oh, a lot of random ones.
A lot. Final Fight was the big one. For
Yeah,
me,
Final
but
Fight
they
is
had a
like
lot.
one of the biggest names in a beat 'em up.
Honestly, I didn't recognize most of the other ones.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are a lot of arcade beat 'em ups that basically play the same. She got excited, then disappointed it was just a Smash thing, then super excited again. Yeah, that was. I love that they prioritized the Animal. Like that was like the one case where they were like, actually, the Animal Crossing reveal is actually bigger than the Smash character reveal, and they prioritized it that way. That's amazing.
It's true. They know where the priorities lie.
Did we see any Fire Emblem stuff? No Fire Emblem stuff.
No,
10-2 is a little weird, but the combat system was good. Yeah, the thing about 10-2 is I think 10-2 very well might have the best combat and progression system in the series. But it was wasted on a game with the worst writing and the worst voice acting and the worst soundtrack. Like, it is a game that like is better played on mute. But like the battle system is really, really good. It's unreal how good that battle system is, and I want them to take that battle system and put it in like a good game. They had titles off on the side, if I recall correctly. I didn't notice until the second last one. Titles off on the side. Item stuff. What's titles off on the side?
Fan.
Oh, titles of the beat 'em ups. Yeah, they showed the titles. I just like haven't played like any of them other than like Final Fight.
Well, they flashed by, so I just didn't remember.
And they were all
them.
like generic titles I didn't recognize.
Anywhere.
Katamari is astounding to me.
Pretty soon. And Battle Circuit.
Pre-purchase starts later today. Yeah, Battle Circuit. A lot of these are just games I haven't heard of.
Classics are back in
Yeah.
action.
But they're like a bunch of beat 'em ups,
Back
which is
in the
awesome.
day, Capcom
Just
lived
bought the
up to
Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition HD release.
Guess what? The good old
I am curious how good it actually is. Apparently, it's just like a super streamlined version of Final Fantasy 15.
The King of Dragons.
King of Dragons I've heard about.
Captain Commando.
Captain Commando I think I've heard about.
Knights
Oh,
of
do they have
the Round,
Captain Commando? I didn't even see it. Must
Yeah,
have
Captain
missed it.
Commando is one of them. Warriors of Fate, Knights of the Round,
and so are these
I'm
first
familiar
Armored
with Captain
Warriors.
releases. Armored Warriors and Battle Circuit are joined.
So Armored Warriors and Battle Circuit have never been on a console before, so that's kind of cool.
Each have a
It's just a lot of arcade beat 'em ups, which are a lot. Most of them play the same, but I really enjoy them. 10-2 can be completed extremely quickly. Most of the game is optional. Yeah, that's another thing. 10-2 is like almost entirely side content, and it also like kind of progresses over time. So like the way that the game progresses, like you can very easily like miss major like story beats and like side content things. It's really fascinating. And the only thing that stops 10-2 from being like probably the best Final Fantasy in the series is just that the writing and voice acting is horrendous. It's like the most obnoxious story. But like so much of the actual gameplay is like really solid. So no Fire Emblem stuff, no Metroid. Those are two things I was really wanting to see, but I'm not surprised that Metroid wasn't there because it's pretty far off. And Fire Emblem is also probably pretty far off. Those are also games that they would probably want to devote a lot of time to. And they're big names that will probably... Fire Emblem, Metroid, and Animal Crossing are probably their three biggest titles that they can, like, really use to carry the next E3, honestly. Is Final Fantasy VIII bad or good? It's good. I think it's the worst out of the PlayStation 1 Final Fantasies. Compared to 7 and 9, I don't think it's very good. No Pikmin 4, but like, who was counting on that? I really want it. They said they were making it a long time ago, and I just want it to get to a point where they're like, okay, cool, it's actually gonna happen. Fire Emblem is early 2019. Did they say early 2019? I thought they just said 2019. Maybe it is early. Who knows? It'd be cool if it is. Yeah, Final Fantasy VIII is just kind of weird. They do some really weird stuff with the gameplay that turns a lot of people off. And the story isn't... The writing isn't as good as 7 or 9. But, like, it's not horrible. It's far from the worst in the series.
I'm checking Twitter out now to see what they're thinking.
That's fair. Willing to bet that Metroid Prime 4 is going to be pushed...
people are pointing out, which I totally forgot about, Isabelle was a Mii costume in Smash 4. I did forget that.
Willing to bet that Metroid Prime 4 is going to be pushed as Nintendo's big E3 title like Breath of the Wild or Odyssey were. Yeah, Metroid Prime 4 is a really big ticket game. It's something people have been asking for a long time, and it's a series that's been dormant for a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if it was their biggest game that they pushed at E3 with like support from Animal Crossing and a couple of these other titles. How long is it between us knowing about Pikmin 3 and it being shown off? I don't know. I don't remember that far back. Did you see that Assassin's Creed Odyssey is being ported to Switch as a streaming online title in Japan? I did not. That's fascinating.
That's something new that I just saw.
I now wish we have a Star Fox movie. Three Houses of Spring 2019. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see anything about it then. It might be a game that they just like spend a whole direct talking about though.
Oh, spring 2019? Oh, that's still a bit off then.
So it's before E3 though, so I wouldn't be surprised if like closer to holiday we get like...
I thought Fire Emblem was coming out this fall for some reason.
Actually, probably after holiday, Fire Emblem will be the game that they focus on the most. They'll probably give it like a full direct after holiday season.
Someone just pointed out, oh wow, Isabelle was an assist trophy, now she's playable. I'm like, oh yeah, wait, but Little Mac did that before.
Yeah. What if the new Animal Crossing was the Amiibo Festival gameplay and mechanics? Oh god, it would be horrible. But like the way that they revealed it, it looks like it actually is just like a Animal Crossing game. And it looks like it's going to be a more traditional kind of console experience that where like Tom Nook is actually like the main guy, which is pretty cool. I'm excited about it. The Switch is a very good console for Animal Crossing, and they have needed a new Animal Crossing for a long time. My sister just messaged me with like Animal Crossing in all caps. Animal Crossing is one of the games that that like my entire family gets into. Like my mom put a lot of time in Animal Crossing. That was like one of the only recent games that she plays.
Okay.
I want to know more about this new Animal Crossing title. It's a new team. The old team is still making Splatoon. This new team cut their teeth on Welcome Amiibo and Happy Home Designer, so I'm sort of concerned about what they're going to think the series should be. We'll see, though. I think that they were put on those side projects, though, and I think that, like, they have to understand that, like, it feels like in a lot of ways, like, an actual mainline Animal Crossing should be hard to fuck up. But, like, who knows? We'll see. Sims 2. I kind of wonder if we'll include in but like the way that they revealed it, and the fact that it's going to be on Switch, it has to be a mainline Animal Crossing, right? Like that title and everything. That wasn't like that isn't a game with a subtitle. It's just Welcome to Animal Crossing, which just sounds. It sounds like they're kind of going back to like the standard console Animal Crossing thing. Remember when everyone thought that City Folk was terrible? People thought that City Folk was terrible?
They did? I liked it.
City Folk.
I think some people argued that it wasn't as good as Wild World, which I don't necessarily disagree, but I liked it. It was still a good game.
I never played Wild World. I liked City Folk more than New Leaf, honestly. I liked the concept of going to the city more than I liked the mayor stuff.
I never got around to playing New Leaf, actually. Maybe that's one of the reasons I'm so lackluster about Isabelle. I never played her one and only game.
Oh my god, dude! If you played New Leaf, that would go up there with like the amount of Fire Emblem hours you put in, I think.
You really think so? Ooh.
Has to be mainline, but I'm curious if they'll throw in something like Festival in addition to that as a side thing to do. It'd be interesting if like stuff that was in like Amiibo Festival and Happy Home Designer was like just one of the side. Because the thing is like Happy Home Designer and New Leaf, I don't think would have been terrible if they weren't all the game was. Like they would be kind of interesting things to have in a mainline Animal Crossing game as like a side thing, you know?
Oh, Sage was just talking about how you could transfer your Wildward character to City Folk. I know he's just talking about it as a point you know, of just discussion with that. I wonder if they have a way that you could transfer your New Leaf character to the new one.
I'm just really glad almost nothing got leaked. Yeah, man, if the Animal Crossing had gotten leaked, like, that would have really just taken the oomph out of the end of that direct. The new title might be something like that, but for New Leaf. Actually, I'm expecting that now.
Actually, while I was talking, Sage just brought up kind of what I was talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, like not a lot of stuff actually got leaked from this one. Like the Luigi's Mansion reveal, the Katamari reveal, which is super exciting for me. The Final Fantasy stuff was like really exciting because we knew about Crystal Chronicles and Final Fantasy 15. I was not expecting them to go like, "Hey, everything except for 8 for some reason is coming to the Switch."
Everything is here.
That means the only Final Fantasies that Nintendo won't have playable on their consoles, except for the MMOs, is going to be 8 and 13.
Yeah, that's right.
In some fashion. Like 8 and 13 will be the only non-Nintendo Final Fantasies.
7, 9, 10. They had 11?
11 was an MMO.
Oh, it was. That's why I forgot.
11 and 14 are MMOs.
And they had 12.
So yeah, like every like actual mainline Final Fantasy, except for 2 of the ones that people don't like that much, are going to be on Nintendo.
Wow, that's cool.
I don't dislike 13 as much as a lot of people do, but it's not one of the better ones, I don't think. What's interesting about 13 is that it got 3 games in the series, and supposedly the later 2,
13-2 and a 13-3.
Yeah, supposedly the later 2 improved on it. It looked like Final Fantasy 7 and 9 were just going to be straight up like the PS. It looked like they were just going to be like ROMs of the original 7 and 9, which I'm okay with.
So you're right. You know how much of an expert I am in Final Fantasy. Was 13 the one with lightning?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I know that then.
The one where they were just like, what if we made Cloud a girl and then also took out all personality and interesting traits? This guy who works for Game Explain leaked a lot of the Direct's announcements, but disguised them as his own predictions. What a chode. I hope he gets fired. He won't get fired. He won't be punished for that.
Well, which guy for Game Explain is it?
I don't know. I don't care about Game Explain and stuff. I don't watch like any gaming YouTubers anymore, really, except for like Matthew Matosis and the Beard Bros.
Well, gosh, it's hard. I only have so much free time, and I like.
Is 15 coming to Switch?
Playing games and watching anime. I've kind of watching other YouTubers has kind of dropped off my radar.
Same. The Pocket Edition of 15 is coming to Switch, which is basically, the Pocket Edition of 15 is basically like a graphical downgrade, like their chibi and stuff, and it's basically the main story of 15 with a lot of the side content taken out. So it's just a more like streamlined stuff. If I were to jump into one of those like half dozen Final Fantasy games as a series entry, which would you recommend? If you want something that's very sci-fi, that kind of post-apocalyptic, like industrial sci-fi, go with 7. If you like high fantasy, go with 9. If you like Arthurian legend and stuff, go with 9.
Okay, I would have said 4 as a series entry, but that's the only one.
It's a very random one. But actually, I don't know. Are any of the classic ones available to play on? Are any of the classic ones available to play on Switch?
On Switch? No, I don't think so.
They had.
You can get 4, I think, on the.
Why is there no Virtual Console? I don't understand. Like the classic Final Fantasy should be available on Virtual Console on the Switch. I don't get it. If I was to jump into one of those like half dozen Final Fantasy games, yeah, I would say 10 is also a pretty good starting point, I guess. Okay, so 7, 9, and 10 all do certain things about the series very, very well. 7 does very, very good kind of like overarching like themes and like main plot and kind of a sort of dark kind of sci-fi story. 7 does it very, very well. 9 does high fantasy and just characters really, really well. Like 9's characters are just incredible. 10, I think, has the better gameplay in terms of it being like better balanced, and Blitzball is one of the best like side games that any RPG's ever had. I would play a game that is just Blitzball. I would buy just a Blitzball sports game. It is very good. It is very deep. There's a lot of really good side content in 10. Yeah, like, so it depends. It depends on that. But 10 has the weakest writing out of the three, I think, by far. 10-2, the writing is horrendous. It is horribly written. It's a horrendous story. But the combat system is possibly the best in the series. Consider getting 4 last Steam sale, but passed over. 4 is very good. No Virtual Console, what role does NES games? That's a thing they're doing instead of the Virtual Console that comes with their online service where you get to play some of the NES games. It's... yeah. 10 is a cool world with the main antagonist being cool. Seymour is one of the worst antagonists they've ever had. Seymour is horrible. Like Seymour is one of the weakest parts of the game. No, the new stuff is not basically the same as Virtual Console. It's such a much more limited library. It just blows my mind. Like, they had all this stuff available already. I don't understand why that hasn't just carried over. Don't you like playing as Pop Stars in 10-2? I'm really curious about 15's Pocket Edition.
I sent you a picture over the Discord.
Okay. Is it an important picture?
Sure.
What are the Nintendo Ritual people gonna do now? Alright, what game's gonna be the Nintendo Ritual next? F-Zero? Probably F-Zero. You don't get to choose the NES games, no. They give you, like, access to a library of NES games that you can play that have, like, online features added.
Right, they're launching it with 20 NES games.
20 NES
and
games.
So when you have the Nintendo Online, you can play any of these 20 NES games as long as you have an online connection whenever you feel like. Some of them have online functionality.
Yeah.
And we're assuming they're going to add more stuff later, maybe even Super Nintendo and beyond games.
It's just it's frustrating me because, like, it feels so much more limited, and it's like I really would rather just have access to that library to just buy the games that I want to play and just be able to play, like, Super Mario RPG on the subway and stuff like that.
I mean,
I
yeah,
just want
true.
access to that. It's
'Cause
it's so weird to me
have
that it's not there.
I have a great library of games on my Wii U Virtual Console, but then it's like, well, okay, yeah, that isn't portable. Not
Like, there's so much stuff. Did I vote today? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I did my duty to fight back against Trump. Let's see. Visit 3 Houses and still only plays Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at some point. I need to just finish Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I have been at the final boss of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 for the last 8 months. Hey!
Ha!
I got to the final boss to the point of no return where it's like, all right, the end of the game is past here, and I was like, time to finish all the side stuff. And so I went back and started doing all the side stuff, and then they keep adding it through DLC, and they added this blade that is like a 0.01% like activation rate, and so it's just been grinding that for a couple hours every now and then when I feel like it, and I just can't get to it. It's so obnoxious, and I didn't want to finish the game until I did literally everything else because I'm idiotic. But like, I should just, now with this DLC coming, I should just finish the game and do like the expansion because I'm really curious about it. It's really hoping for Nintendo 64 games for that online. I mean, come on, those games are perfect for online play. Yeah, I'm curious if that stuff's gonna come. What annoys me is that with the Wii U Virtual Console, they were like, yeah, we're gonna be doing GameCube games on here, and they did like the adapter for GameCube and everything, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna have GameCube Virtual Console games coming. And then, you know, the Wii U like kind of died, and they didn't do it, and I just figured like, I just figured like, okay, it's because the console died, but they'll do it with the Switch. The Switch just doesn't have Virtual Console. Like, I don't know why. There's no reason not to have it. Still have stuff to do in Xenoblade Chronicles X 2. I really want it to get ported. I want X to get ported to the Switch because my Wii U broke. I need to get it fixed. I've needed to get it fixed for a while. But I still had I barely played. I played like 15, maybe 20 hours of X. I really want to finish it. What was the voting for? It was a lot of local elections, a lot of primaries, I think. It depends on like the state that you're in. Oh, but yeah. I think the polls should still be open based on where you are. And if you're in one of the states where it's happening. But it's not like, it's not a national election. somewhere between 150 to 200 hours in X. Yeah, like X is like my kind of game in the worst way possible, where it's gonna suck up so much of my life. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I've already put in like over 100 hours in like the week after I got it. It was bad. I don't know how many hours I have on it right now, but I have a lot. Your main game is Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I do really want to get. I want to get that. I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter World. Okay. Any other questions pertaining to the Direct? Otherwise, I'm going to let Isaac go. Unless you have any other opinions or anything you want to share.
No, I'm good.
You're good? All right, cool.
Kind of hungry.
Yeah, I think that's basically it. I thought it was a very chill Direct. It was a much more laid back one than usual. Like, they didn't like. There was some stuff that personally blew my mind just because I'm such a huge Katamari fan and Final Fantasy fan that like seeing that stuff come out like was just incredible. And I'm excited about Luigi's Mansion 3. It was nice to see some more stuff about Woolly World, even though they didn't really give us much information. Splatoon 2 stuff looks good. It was a lot of stuff where I was like, okay, cool. And then a couple things that like really excited me.
Yeah.
And the reveal at the end I thought was fantastic. Animal Crossing is coming, and I think that's a great thing. Yeah, the only thing about it that I didn't like was just it looks like I was really hoping that they would redo some of this stuff that they were doing with the online and that they would make the online better, but it doesn't look like they are. It's still not terrible. It could definitely be worse, and I'm gonna get it because I'm gonna want to play games online, and it's not terribly expensive, like $20 for a year is whatever.
Yeah.
But man, I just wish it was better, and I hope that at some point during the Switch's lifespan they decide to go back and like fix a lot of this. But other than that, like, yeah, the tabletop stuff is actually pretty exciting too. I think that's really cool. I think some of the stuff that they're getting on the docket with like the beat 'em ups and stuff, I'm excited for it personally for us, just because like I would love to do more LPs with you, and that opens up some options for us to do some stuff.
Definitely.
It'd be cool to be able to do LPs with each other, like, and there's like some stuff that's like very good for it that we can actually do. So
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm excited about that. So personally, there's a lot of stuff in this Direct that appealed to me. I'm glad I didn't come in expecting like a bunch of Smash stuff.
Oh yeah.
Because the Isabelle reveal was about what I expected, just like one character that was tied to another announcement. But it ended up being like a pretty good one. Yeah. The Game Freak game, yeah, I'm on the fence about that. Game Freak doesn't have the best track record for me, but we'll see.
Town.
They needed to ease people into this like Sony did. Ease people into what?
Online.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I guess. I guess that's the main thing, is like they still are the cheapest online option, so that's like one thing they got going for them. I just wish that they didn't come with like, it's because everything is kind of worse. But oh well. Whatever. It could be worse than it is. Just not by much. Need Super Monkey Ball on Switch? I would not be upset about that. That'd be a cool thing to have coming to it.
Especially with
It
the
seems like
Joy-Con.
with
Cool.
all this Final Fantasy stuff coming to the Switch, it really is just like the Switch is becoming just like the console for everything, which is phenomenal. Like online stuff aside, the Switch's library is becoming absolutely insane. The fact that
Huge.
the fact that Nintendo is like hitting their own like first party franchises way harder than they have in a long time, in terms of just like they're using so many of their franchises that haven't been used in forever, while also giving us like one of the best Mario and Zelda games like of all time, really, but like especially in a while. Like, and now all the third party stuff that's coming over, the Switch's library is absolutely phenomenal.
Right, well, because I'm trying to think if there even a Wii U Mario game that was like super impressive. Like,
They just had the new Super Mario Bros. Basically.
they also had Mario 3D World, which was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't like a main single player Mario adventure that people wanted. So like it was 3D World. I do really like. I think it's a great game, but it's a very different thing than like the actual solo like adventures, I think.
Right. Odyssey was a good follow-up.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Blue Jay. Yeah, Super Mario 3D World was an incredible game. Well, like I really do like it a lot, but I think it's a different thing than like Galaxy and Sunshine and stuff like that. And so it was nice to have Odyssey come in and kind of do that thing, because they hadn't been done for a long time. I think it's better than Odyssey for however much of a hot take that is. I just think they're very different games.
Yeah,
That's the main thing. I don't they're weird to compare.
I mean, for me personally, and this is going to be dumb to say because it's kind of a no duh. I would much rather play Odyssey if I was by myself, and I'd much rather play 3D World if I was with friends.
Yeah, 3D World is like one of the best multiplayer experiences of that era, I think.
Yeah.
Why is that Smash Bundle coming out November 2nd? That's a great question. Do you get the game early if you get the bundle?
I think it's just going to download for you when it releases because
it's a preload thing.
It was a preload download. Yeah. The bundle was like a dock with the characters on it and a download on the Switch, and then it also came with the Smash themed Joy-Cons.
Like 3D World a lot? Yeah.
For me, it's too bad because those are things I'd want if they were not part of a bundle that has a Switch, the console I already own.
I'm very excited. Like, I can't tell you how excited I am to play Katamari with the Joy-Con.
Yeah,
because like that was the thing is like even back like when the Wii was a thing, I was like I want Katamari on the Wii. Like those would work so well, but the Joy-Con will work even better. The City Skyline port is hilarious. I'm definitely not gonna get it. I thought I would play it on PC and I still haven't done it there, but if I do play it, it will be on PC. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm excited for this. The Switch's library is just getting better every time we see anything about it, basically. And maybe someday they will learn how to do online correctly. But until that day, they still have some of the best software on the market.
Right. I mean, it took them a couple generations to get discs right, and then they abandoned them.
Did you guys have a conversation about Peachette while I was away? Yes. I don't know what's going on with that.
I said Peachette is like our new follow-up to Waluigi.
It's Pink Gold Peach. Yeah. Katamari looks okay. If any of you haven't played Katamari, please just look up any of it. And like, if you have a chance to play a Katamari game, please just play it. It is one of the most feel-good games I've ever played. And like, there's nothing else like it. There's literally nothing else out there like Katamari. It's a genre of its own. Was Peach originally a toad? I guess.
I mean, she is Princess Toadstool.
Yeah. And I guess everybody else in there, I guess her parents would have to be toads, right?
For them to be the, ruling party over all the toads, you'd imagine.
Biggest problem with Peachette is it takes away the spotlight from Toadette as soon as she finally gets an actual role in something. Yeah, that's really weird about it. Is like they introduced that when Toadette got added, which is weird.
It feels like they actually wanted a Peach playable in this game, but couldn't because she's kidnapped in that game. So it's like, well, why don't we have Toadette so she could transform into Peach?
Well, Donut County is kind of like Katamari. Oh yeah, kinda, yeah. I still say it has a different focus. But yeah, I don't know. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, we've been talking for
we've been talking for a long time. I'm gonna upload this tonight. I'm just gonna like do some processing and everything, but like this will be uploaded tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. This was a very chill time. Thank you for those of you who donated or followed. As far as like streams go, like we're gonna try to do this. I will do reactions for like every direct, especially Smash related stuff, and Isaac's gonna try to be here whenever one's happening. It depends on if it works with his work schedule and stuff like that.
Exactly. I mean, like today I was able to do it, but like if it was any earlier, it would have been impossible.
But like aside from that, like I do a lot of streaming on here. I'm playing through Final Fantasy 15 right now. If anybody's interested in that, on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Not doing it today because of the direct. I'm thinking about also doing it on Saturdays. Yeah, Final Fantasy on Saturday. Let's do it since I wasn't able to do it today.
Final Saturday.
We're also gonna be playing through Golden Sun soon. That should be on Fridays.
You should be doing Final Fantasies on Fridays because then you can call it like the FFF, the Final Fantasy Fridays.
I think I'll do that after Golden Sun when I'm actually doing like the single player, when I'm doing like 7 and possibly 9 and 8. I need to play through 8 actually, so maybe I'll do Final Fantasy 8. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for coming, guys. If you enjoy this, please consider showing up to more streams. Support is always nice. And yeah, we will see you guys. Oh, and Discords. If you guys want to talk more about this, if you're not in the Discords yet, there's a link to my Discord down below. We can also get you into Isaac's Discord from there. A lot of Smash discussion happens in those Discords. Also a lot of shit posting. But yeah, Thanks for coming, guys. Have a wonderful evening.
Bye.
Video games are good.